Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divine Journey, episode 29. How are we doing this week?
Yeah, we're doing well, you know.
Great.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Anything special? Anybody have a birthday?
Not since the last time, no.
Birthday last week.
Birthdays? Well, happy 1 year anniversary of the stream, everybody. Session
Shit.
hit 1 year on Friday, I think, or Saturday. Can't remember. One of those days. So yeah, we've been doing this a year now.
That's amazing. We love to see it.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Not fucking me.
Well, I believe we have more hippopotamus facts coming, or no? No?
I'm officially out at this point.
Well, no
I've only
hippopotamus.
got-
Oh
Hippopotamus means river horse in Greek.
my god, Jason, take 1 XP. Amazing.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Thank you. Megan, take 1,000 XP for yours. Yours is
Thank
pretty good,
you.
too.
Thank you.
Well, Jack, get us started with the recap.
So we left off last time picking up where we had unfortunately had to stop the previous time, where we were showing our good friend, former Baron, now Archmage. I almost said Baron like it was his name. Archmage Wave Rodney at his academy. Our little friend Giuseppe. We had just walked outside. Giuseppe grew up nice and large, to the surprise of Wave. We went on a fun little stroll on our beautiful Giuseppe while we decided to relay to Wave kind of the past few days, trusting Wave with the information that we had promised to keep secret about Idiom, the wizard who we had saved previously in the Underdark, who had then promised to at least teleport us back off of his secret secluded island where there was a giant crystal structure and a dead beholder inside of it. So a lot of weird kind of vibes. Had previously kind of called him out on some of his secrecy, and he was like, listen, I get it, just like please be quiet about all this. I'm just trying to like live my life. And we're like, okay, we'll be respectful of that, but we trust Wave enough to be like, hey, we just want you to be aware of this, because there's kind of, there's a lot of necromancy going on. He had some books about necromancy. We know it's not necessarily like a forbidden topic to research, but it definitely is taboo in the sense of like practice, from what I understand. That being said, Wave was like, I appreciate you telling me, but like nothing that you're necessarily telling me is cause for concern at this moment. It is interesting to know that Idiom is still alive and well, since he had disappeared many years before. We're assuming because he was trapped in the Underdark with his legs all mangled. That being said, Wave was like, all right, like, yeah, thank you for telling me that. We got off Giuseppe, decided that we were going to spend some time in Estersay before we left to do some shopping, because we had a majority of our equipment lost at sea. So we did some shopping, ate some good food. We're kind of pampered at Rodney's Keep, and now we were this previous day we were heading off to the wedding. We have about a day, so this journey is going to get us there about midday, if I'm understanding correctly.
Mhm.
And then we'll have the rest of this day and then one free day and then the wedding. Or is the wedding tomorrow? I thought we had split to where we had sometime
Yeah,
in
you should have, like,
sometime.
2.5 days, I think.
Okay, gotcha. I just knew that one day was going to be like half traveling, and I wasn't sure when the wedding actually was.
Mhm.
But we had only spent like 2 or 3 days in Estersay, with 6 days ahead of us. With 6 days from when we arrived in Estersay to the wedding. That being said, we were attacked by a green wormulon, as well as some other little brown wormulons, and did not come to play. We were definitely not warmed up and kind of made a fool of ourselves in front of Wave, but we defeated the enemies, and are now standing in the road. I'm assuming to get ready and prepare to head back or continue our way to Vlausted, where we will surely, hopefully, not run into the consequences of our actions.
Yeah. Perfect. Do you guys do anything before getting back in the carriage, talking to Wave? You guys just roll into it.
I mean, we kind of made comments about last time, but like we cleared it up, and Wave was like, it's a little weird for them to be out here, but now that we've cleared it, he's like, it's not necessarily uncommon. We just need to get them off the road so we can continue. So now that they're off, we can kind of dust ourselves off and get back to it, unless Wave has anything to
Does
say.
he make any comments about us?
Nope.
Because like if he doesn't bring anything up, then I'm not gonna like bring up how bad we did.
To bring up how bad we did.
He says nothing. You guys can
Excellent.
get back into the cart. The princess
off,
is
cool.
in there with Potts, chilling. A
Nice.
little worried, seems like. Potts is eyeing you guys all up and down as you guys get in, observing your wounds, seeing if anything looks fatal or poisonous. He'll make a little roll for that. Why not? Yeah, sorry. Gotta get the dice out. I'm not prepared. I'm sorry. He rolls amazingly. You guys look fine. Yeah. You guys hop in the carriage, get on your ways, and proceed forward. Minimal chit chat. Just your
How's
normal.
Potts doing?
Uh,
Is he fine from all this?
yeah, he had a good week.
We always ask how we're doing or how Potts is doing.
He's fine. He had a good week. You know, just typical week. You know?
Happy 420 Pots.
Happy 420 Pots. We made it.
It's February.
You don't know what day it is.
Oh.
You can't count past 1. How can you keep
Yeah,
track
it's
of
1
time?
and 1 and 1 and 1 and 20. Okay.
Yeah, but say we
Okay.
start. I love the idea of us like randomly one day, not even like midday. We got out of this cart nice to Potts, and we get back in. We're like, "Shut up, Potts! You don't know how to count at all." And he's like, "What's happening?" Oh my god.
True. You guys abuse Potts. Potts deserves better. Where is my big map?
I can never truly be mean to Potts, only hypothetically in my fake made up world.
Oh no, don't I have my map? Fuck. Well, oh no, I do. Yep. Copy paste. All of y'all. Here we go. Might take a little bit to load. You guys will be coming in from top right. You guys proceed down the road and slowly approach the town. Everything seems normal. A little bit more festive. You'll see more people out and about. A lot more people on the road too coming in. Seems like a big event is coming up. Anything you guys would like to do as you guys approach town specifically?
I'll kind of perk up to Rodney and say, Wave, I understand that obviously your name and position carry a lot of importance here in town and here in just the country as well. I imagine you'll be staying not at the local inn as well as along with the princess. Do you know if we will have accommodations prepared for us as well, seeing as how we're sort of accompanying the princess on this, or are we to hand her off to your care for the time being and we can go find accommodations within town? I just wanted to pick your brain on that since we're pulling up.
He will say he can check, but as of now, as far as he knows, accommodations are mainly for royalty.
Fair, yeah. I mean, we're gods, but whatever. No, yeah. No, I don't actually say that. But no, okay. Excellent. Just wanted to know. Where exactly in town are we heading? Like, we've been here before. Like, if has Wave made any mention of where the carriage is stopping?
Their carriage specifically, he has not said like a town or like a section of town or anything like that.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if we would like assume there was like a keep somewhere, because I know we stayed in an inn that was like, I want to say
This is the
somewhere
top
like,
portion, wasn't
it
it?
was like over here or over here, because I remember there was a big hubbub going on up there and we snuck out the south side of town.
I think y'all stayed more south. I think you guys were like away from
I think like over here.
Yeah, I think it was like here or something like that.
Yeah, because I remember when we were leaving, we saw a bunch of people going this way because they were heading towards the wall to the Wizard's Tower, and like there's a big commotion there. And then when we tried to leave down this this gate,
yeah,
we had to. In fact, there we are down there. That was we're down there right now.
Yeah.
There are little tokens.
Worthwhile breaking.
That's us leaving. We're in a time loop. Yeah, we had to sneak around. I remember that vividly.
Pre-murdering Mary.
Yeah, that's innocent us. We have to kill ourselves.
Yeah, but we were so innocent back
Stop
then.
Mary's death. Nah, Mary deserved to die. She knew too much. She got in the way of Zorion's dreams of being a pro fighter. Fuck you, Mary. In character, Velius is like, damn, that kind of sucks. Out of character. Out of character. Well, in character, Velius is like, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, what were we to do? And then out of character, I don't give a fuck. Mary's fake. She's not real. Let's dig her up with necromancy and kill her again. I don't care. Who the fuck cares? She doesn't have a head. It should be easier.
Did y'all bury her? I can't remember if you guys.
Yeah, we did. Oh, we made sure to hide the body. You better believe it. There were necromancers in town. It's just worrisome that if they do dig her back up, we'll have to fight Vertil alongside.
Didn't we not even put her underground? Didn't we like build like a mound around her with like the stones on top?
I don't know.
Why are we so bad with this? How did we mess this up on so many?
Because we were
we were in a little bit of a rush, so
that was my we were skipping town. That was my favorite because the day started off so innocent. We literally started off. I was like, don't let me control what we're doing. Like, what do you all want to do? And they're like, I'm gonna go fight in the arena. I was like, let's do it. And then we're hard cut to us in the rain burying a decapitated woman.
after spending like 45 minutes contemplating killing her.
Yeah, she was pretty like, let's go. Yeah, I remember we killed her while she was looking longingly at the burning town.
Yeah.
After we beat her up all day, she was like, "My children." I think those were her last words. She was like, "My kids," and then
and then I
decapitated her.
dramatically killed her.
Punching her to sleep the whole time.
Yep, pretty much. All right, you guys begin rolling into town, getting off our tangents.
Yeah.
And yeah, the festivities are going great. Everyone seems happy in town. You guys get close to the keep, and it seems like they will leave you guys by the front gate as you guys come in. So yeah, the royalty will head in. Wave and the princess will go inside, leaving you guys outside unless you guys want to say anything. Cool. They'll head inside, leaving you guys there.
Silently stand there and look at that. No. Yeah, I'll wave and be like, I'll see you. I guess we'll see you guys at the festivities.
Yes, if I need to find you, there's a tavern close by. If you want to stay there, I'll come find you.
Yeah. All right. Sounds excellent.
Where is this tavern that we're?
It probably.
I'm assuming it's
the tavern. We'll go that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oddly enough, it looks almost exactly the same as their other guys' taverns that you guys have been to.
No way, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. This actually might be the first place I use the tavern on. So yeah, you guys go on down to the tavern and they split up there. Let's see how things go. If they have room for you, they do not have room for you. So you guys are left out to dry. Out here. Not funded on your stay.
Mm. There's no room at the inn?
Well, you guys can get a place at the inn, but you guys have to pay for it. You don't get to stay in the keep, basically.
Oh, no, yeah, no. I thought you said that we had gone to the inn and there was no room there, and I went, well, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Go down to the inn. Yeah. You guys are just gonna chill out the inn, or you guys have stuff planned out you guys want to do? Feel free to do it. You guys got 2.5 days to kill, basically. Lunchtime. Y'all's choice. Sandbox mode. Engage.
What was in this town again?
What was that?
What was in this town from last time? Was this one
Dawn and the Poors that you went and found the secret guild in over here in this area?
Mm-hmm. The Watchers.
Was this like the chocolate emporium town too?
This is the Chocolate
all
Emporium
that.
town.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Because
Because this one had like a bunch of like random stores and stuff too, like ones that weren't in other towns. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but I don't think the chocolatier's here.
Damn.
Damn.
Actually, I think that chocolatier actually might be here. No. The chocolatier's where we left that thorn out, I'm pretty sure. And that place is definitely doomed. Or it's in
Oh,
Landving, and then Landving is also on fire. So, you know.
Tough.
Yeah. Kill one random woman and the whole game falls apart. But Velius has no real plans. Got hurt in that last fight, as is the standard. So Velius is gonna rest, catch up on some beauty sleep, and then, well, not necessarily rest for. I'll say Velius just spends time having a few drinks and eating, winding down, and then kind of going through, making sure that everything in the pack is set up correctly, that I've gone through, because I literally got knocked down to -10 health last time. So I'm super weak. I'm gonna spend most of the time in the inn, and that's what I'm doing.
Cool. You gonna expend spell slots or seek out a cleric to heal you, or?
I will. I guess now that we've made it in town and I'm not super worried about getting jumped in the middle of the street, I'm going to go. I'll cast a spell slot to heal myself, so I'm not like dead, and then I'm just gonna like physically rest. So I will cast real quick, like, if you'll give me a moment. I'm gonna do. Oh, wait, which one of these is more? This one. Oh, I didn't click it. Oh yeah, there we go. I will cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that is 3d8. No, it's
Yeah, 3D.
yeah, that's right. /R 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 5.
24 health.
Amazing.
That takes you full, right?
It takes me to 25 out of 27, so almost full. A good night's rest will top me off.
Oh, you're at 1 HP? Jesus.
I mean, I was at negative and then stabilized. I didn't heal while I was out there.
Oh, so you were unconscious this whole time.
Unconscious until someone got me up. I'm pretty sure someone got me up before we braked last time. Like, someone checked on me, because we were. I remember there. I remember at least there being jokes at the end where we were like, "No one's gonna check on Velius." I'm like, "No, I'm just bleeding out." But if not, then I guess I've been unconscious this whole time and none of my dialogue has happened. I've just been lying there, motionless in the the covered wagon, and no one's done or said anything.
Well, Potts would have done some stuff if that was the case. So let's roll it back.
Okay, excellent. So I said none of that to wave. Y'all are gonna have to do all that because I'm unconscious.
Well, after they bring you to the wagon and put you inside, Potts will be concerned, and
-10 health.
he'll put a hand over your chest, and you will come back to consciousness.
It's an incredible ability you've got there,
Where
Potts.
were you at? Negative what?
I was at -10.
Okay, you come back at 1.
Okay, that's where I was before I did my heal. So
Perfect.
I guess the math checks out.
Anything like happen, or is it just like he puts his hand there and he just kind of starts like coughing up and coming conscious again, or is like the hand glow or anything, or is there any signs that like
Perception check.
he did something?
See what you got. There was definitely like a split second where you thought like you saw light come from his hands. And you've seen Velius cast like cure wounds and stuff like that before. It's pretty much similar.
Pots?
Potts is a god. He's the goblin god.
Did you do something there?
Magic.
Okay. Just getting. Pot, you never told us you knew magic this whole time.
Did it to Zorion.
Oh yeah,
Ryan?
right.
You,
That
you
did
knew Po-
that did happen.
Right.
I yes. It seems that in all the excitement, I've failed to mention it. Or were you guys there? I don't remember. I can't recall.
I feel like I want to remember this.
Wave will
Remember
speak
that-
up during this as well and say this explains a lot. He didn't show any proficiency towards like mage class magic when he was at the academy the other day. His aptitude for reading is slowly increasing, but mage class magic was not for him. It seems he possesses priestly magic.
Oh. But
Mhm.
I'm just proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
And then you guys get closer to the town.
Amazing.
If you guys would like to talk with Potts more about it, we can go there. Yeah. I didn't realize you were unconscious.
Over there, Peter.
Can I ask Wade if he like knows? Because obviously he does like more combat magic and everything. But if he knows like of any other places like his place that do priestly magic, we were already gonna send Potts like to Wade's place for summer camp for magic summer camp.
Right. Most people that are born or basically like gifted powers from gods, generally kind of innately learn them. I'm trying to look up y'all's health so I can update the tokens. Holy shit, 37 is your max health. Jesus. I feel like your token's like super out of date. 37. 8. Yeah, most like priests and clerics and whatnot that have magic basically kind of just like learn them through like divine intervention. So it's essentially like
It's not really taught. Or
it's known as like a gift to them in this world.
I gotcha.
And so it's seen as like given to them like knowledge, and then it's like can also be taken away in certain circumstances.
But he doesn't know of like monasteries or like anything like that he could like study at.
I mean, he could point you towards the church and you could study there, but it's whether or not he would learn anything from them or not is weird.
I gotcha.
So like him not having like a holy symbol around him is already like a weird thing for him to be like performing priestly magic. So usually priests will have like a god that they serve and whatnot. Yeah.
Strange. Have you seen anything like this before, Wave?
No. It is interesting for sure. I've never seen one, a goblin able to speak, and two, a cleric with no god.
Didn't Potts, like out of character, didn't Potts have like that pile of like garbage or whatever it was that they prayed to in the Goblin Village?
No, that was the Koatoa.
Was that the Underdark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ever like talk about a god or anything?
The goblins.
Rar Itik was their
Yeah.
god.
No, the goblins, not the.
Oh, goblins, no.
We were in and out pretty quick.
True.
All right, well that's weird, Wave. We should probably keep an eye on that at least. I mean, this is. There's old vodka gym.
How do you have 55 HP? Holy crap.
Told you I'm a tank. I think we should definitely keep an eye on this though. Potts, you gotta tell us these things.
I'm sorry.
This is big ability for small Gobbo.
He's smart, Gobbo.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not like the other Gobbos. I'm different. Other Gobbos don't like me because of it.
Soraya is on the brink.
Potts will tap your leg, trying to console you from crying.
Such a sweet lad. Sweet baby boy.
Can you heal tears?
You can. Yeah, you can.
He doesn't know that spell yet. But he can make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside.
No.
Alright. Well, you guys proceed down the road and arrive at Flatstead. Fast forward. Wave leaves you guys at the castle. You guys are at the inn now.
Nice.
What is the
I
plan?
do exactly what I said earlier.
Alright.
Heal myself, have a meal and a couple drinks at the inn, and just rent a room for the group. If we can get one room with 4 beds, that's rad. If not, it's fine. And then just start going through inventory, making sure everything is in place, and taking inventory in case I need to buy anything while we're in town. Maybe there are shops here that weren't in Estersay, because this is a bigger town, so that's what I'm doing.
Can indeed. And rates have gone up at the inn because of
Okay.
the events. Instead of 5 silver for the adventurer's room, it is 5 gold.
Okay, yep, on it.
Big old 10x. People capitalizing
then-
on the events.
Then any of the food and drink I need to subtract. I'll have a couple drinks. I'm a drinker, and
Yeah,
then
we'll tally it up at the end. See what
sounds
we can-
good.
Open a tab. All right, cool. Who else would like to do some stuff on this first half day?
First day, I'm not gonna do anything really. I'm only gonna be doing like a half day's worth of thing towards the end, probably. So I was probably just gonna rest up or did Potts heal us like all the way?
Just
Or
healed
just
Velius back to
getting,
consciousness.
Velius back
Yeah.
up to okay. Then I'm hurt like more than halfway, so I'm probably just gonna this first night try and heal up and just have drinks in the tavern and everything.
Okay. You ask
I'll
Velius to
wake
heal
up.
you or Pots to heal you or anything like that? Or are you just gonna try and do it naturally, slowly?
Yeah, if you need healing, let me know. I got you.
Do you have like spell slots you can?
Or resting for a couple days so I can
Yeah,
get them back up.
heal me up, baby.
Yeah. How badly are you hurt? If you had to
I mean, it's not bad.
like quantify it in some sort of weird number
Yeah,
scaling.
Number scaling would be like a 25 out of 55.
Okay.
I really had to narrow it down.
Okay, yeah. If you had to like really assign like some very discrete numbers to it, yeah, I got you. Let me go ahead and slap this bad boy on here. We'll do a level 2 because I don't have a level 3 spell slot. CR2d8 plus 5.
Not bad.
Heal for 11, my friend. Is anyone else hurt? Zarian, Valmeen?
A little
Hey,
bit.
even in this, I bet say if you're anywhere, I would say if you're anywhere from, Vilius kind of holds his hands in the air and like thinks a little bit, and it's like anywhere from like a feeling like a fourth worse than you normally would, or like maybe even like half worse than what you normally would. Let me let me heal you up.
If I were to think about it, and if I were to just this is like a crazy scale, but
like
if
some
my
arbitrary number, like pick it out of your head, random.
if my arbitrary number was like 8 out of 37,
That would be alarming. So yeah,
I'm
let
just
me.
not sure. I don't remember when that happened. I'm not sure how long that's been like that.
Well,
or if
regardless,
it-
regardless of how long it's been, let's get that sorted out
okay,
here
yeah,
and now.
let's deal with that.
All right, I'm just going. Valmeen, how are you doing?
I'm breathing.
Okay, then I will heal both of you. So this is for the first one. I'll be casting these both at level 2.
Women tend to underrank their pain, so
All right, Zarian and Valmeen, 14 and 15 respectively.
All right.
thank you.
And then Velius is gonna slink back. Well, I'll say we did this. This is Cure Wounds, so this is me reaching out across our little table at the inn while we're eating together or drinking, and putting a hand on your shoulder or holding, like clasping your hands in mine, and healing you. And then once I'm done with this, I'll like slink back into the chair and kind of close my eyes and be like, "What a long day."
Thank you. Sorry.
No. It's my pleasure. I would rather you guys be up in a much better place, and especially because I can. I'll need to rest a little bit this evening, and I mean, if something were to happen before I get a chance to rest, I may need to make use of that little jar of yours.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, for right now, it's fine. It's absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, you'll see a few people leave the bar. A few people coming in. Fairly busy for it being like midday. But you guys can sit back and enjoy your drinks. And after about 10 minutes, you'll see a woman come into the bar with her kid. She'll walk right up to you, Velius. And she'll say, excuse me.
I'll kind of like sit back up because I'm definitely like slouching. And I'll sit up and I'll be like, yes. Hello. Do I recognize her at all?
Charisma check.
Okay, let's say, does she or the child look familiar in the slightest? Okay. Let me charisma, normal, bam.
I'll say it's best. She was one of the people that just left the bar like maybe 10 minutes ago.
Just left this bar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She came back and now she has a little kid with her.
Okay. Yes. Hi. Hello.
I saw you healing your friends earlier. My boy's been sick for months now.
No.
Would you by chance be able to heal my child?
I certainly could try. I'll kind of like turn. I guess we're in like a weird booth. I'll turn and how old does this child look?
4 or 5 years old, sickly, pale, fairly weak, like almost gaunt, like hasn't
gaunt.
eaten.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do like a medicine check beforehand to
Sure.
see if I can? Okay. Yeah. Bam.
Some type of like virus or influenza or something.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let me take a look real quick. I just want to check a few of these things. Oh, I'm glad these are all first level spells. This rocks. Let me check. Okay. I will go ahead and try it. We'll do a regular level 1 cure wounds. And I'll kind of place my head on his or my hand on his forehead, and go ahead and roll 1d8 plus 5. And see if this helps in any sort of way. If not, I will say something. If the boy doesn't immediately like, oh, you said child. Is it a little boy or a little girl?
Yeah, little boy.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, I will. I'll do that initially and see if anything improves.
You'll see a little bit of color come back to his face, but he's still coughing and having little spits.
Gotcha. Let me say. I'll kind of like furrow my brow a little bit, and I'll look up at the mother. I'll be like, "How long has he been like this?"
A month or two. Doesn't seem to get over it like a normal cold.
Gotcha. And do you remember anything from about a month ago? Anything strange? Did he go anywhere or anything out of the ordinary?
No, it is winter time, so it's pretty common for little ones to get sick nowadays, but usually passes within a week or two.
Gotcha. I'm gonna turn back to the child and be like, I'm gonna try one more thing real quick, and then depending on how that goes, I may ask you to see me again tomorrow, and I'll have something a little bit more, something better suited for him prepared. But let me try this out real quick, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic, see if there's any sort of magical means afflicting this child.
Good question. Is there? No, there's not.
Okay. Then I'm going to look to the mother, and I'll be like, we're staying here this evening, and you can find us here at any time. I'll make sure that should you need to locate us for whatever reason, or locate me for whatever reason, you can ask the innkeeper, and I'll make sure that he passes along a message or comes and gets me. But if you can come by tomorrow morning, I'll have something a little different to try, and hopefully we can figure out exactly what's wrong. But he should be okay for at least right now. I managed to. You said he looks a little better, but he's still coughing. Like he like a little bit more life in him, but still not over whatever it is.
Yeah.
Does he? I mean, does he look like he's gonna die overnight? Like
No,
does
he
look- okay.
looks like the cure wounds did a little bit for him. Maybe like if he had any like internal damage or something like that you can't see over the top, that might have been fixed.
Excellent.
And it might have made him hold on for a little bit longer. But it doesn't look like he's gonna like die in the middle of the night.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll say watch over him this evening, and I will. You can either bring him back here tomorrow, or I can come by tomorrow morning. If you would rather me do that, you would just have to tell me where to go.
We will meet you here. May Jamra bless you, and she'll leave.
I'll nod. What name did she say?
Jamra, goddess
Jamra.
of debts.
Gotcha. All right, and I'll turn back around and kind of look at the group. Be like, that was an interesting interaction.
Say he was sick for 2 months.
Like 1 2 months, something like that.
We're talking to Abelius for that.
No, yeah, definitely. That is what she said, and it definitely seems strange.
Things, yeah. I haven't heard of that before around here.
Yeah, you've only been alive. You've been alive less. This kid probably got sick before you were even born.
All right.
All right, wise
Easy
guy.
now. Writing that one down in the character sheet.
I'm sorry. I'm just poking fun at you. No, definitely something strange, and
Seems like something we should keep an eye on, though.
no, something I'm definitely gonna continue to look into. Although there wasn't any sort of magical means inflicting the boy, so
Do you think?
At least-
Do you still have any of those health potions? Like, do you even think those would work?
well, I don't think necessarily health potions cure diseases, or do they? Am I wrong about that?
I wasn't sure how it worked in those.
I don't think they. I don't think typically they do. But I have some magic that I can hopefully rely on. I just have to wait until tomorrow in order to kind of manifest those abilities. I know you talked to Wave about clerics before. It's similar sort of how my power works. So there's something I'd be willing to try tomorrow. I would just need time to prepare. Valmeen, do you happen to have any spells in your book that could possibly cure a disease?
No, unfortunately.
Gotcha. No, that's fine. I just wanted to know. Interesting. Well, yeah, don't let any of that distract us from an interesting meal and or drinks or other topics of conversation. That's going to be something I'll be looking into a lot more. But no, definitely interesting. Let's see. Sorry, I was looking at something. Velius is definitely going to kind of like turn a little more introspective and just kind of be thinking while we're eating, unless one of y'all says something that he just has to respond to.
No, I'm just eating. Keeping an eye out. Well, I don't say anything. Keeping an eye out for any like signals I see of like the Thieves Guild or anything like that. If I like notice anything like that, or people that are walking through that, I might notice anything of that nature in here. But otherwise, just eating.
Yeah, nothing so far. You guys get to pace this episode, so whatever you guys would like to get done, can get done. We can time skip. You can skip all the way to the wedding. You guys do what
Like
you
I said,
want.
tonight I didn't have any plans. I was just gonna heal tonight.
Yeah, resting, healing, getting some spell slots back. I'm going to be thinking about this stuff that I can do. I've definitely got some spells that I'd like to rotate in and out of what I have prepared for tomorrow to go and deal with that, and then do any extra shopping that I need to do. But that can be done tomorrow. This evening we've traveled. We fought hard against the green Wormulon, which is what I'm just going to be calling it from now on. So Velius is tired and has a lot to think about mentally when it comes to this boy. What could be afflicting him?
I don't even remember what those were actually called.
Wave knew, and then I
Yeah.
said Green Wormulon today, and that's all I can think about now. The recording, the memory in my brain, if it were like playing back Osmosis Jones style in a theater, has a voiceover of whenever Josh says what it's called. It's just my voice that says Wormulon, like very like shittily edited over the top.
I totally forgot what they're called.
They're Wormulons now.
Let's go with that.
Wormulon.
That sounds about right.
I love Wormulon.
Am I muted? Oh no.
Wormulon.
Alright.
Probably won't do anything probably until like midday, like 4 or 5 tomorrow-ish.
Okay. Well, we can go forward to the night. You guys get your room at a steep premium. Get it to yourselves, though. And we can go through the night. Yeah? Good with everyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna expend some hit die, but I'm good.
Right.
Yeah,
Megan, can I get a d6?
Yes.
Let's scroll down. Zorian's sticking around. She's not giving up the reins.
I know. We had Amy for a long time, so.
And now I'm full up on that. I'll use another one for my spell slots.
That's
Sick
okay.
nasty.
Okay.
It's been nice being in town again. Ooh. Ooh.
Damn.
Hot damn.
That's tough.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Wow.
That
Oh,
kept
okay.
right.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not rolling anything. I don't think. No, yeah, you
You
are.
are. He's
Oh,
just
yeah,
rolled a
I'm
one.
not- I'm
Holy
only
shit.
gonna roll those 3, but this is just a test.
That was.
Oh
And then I get a
no.
fucking-
Oh.
That was unreal. What are the fucking odds of that?
That's crazy.
That's fucking outrageous.
I'm only using 3 of those.
One,
though, but
one
that's
out of
fucking
like
crazy.
256.
Yeah, every one of those that added on, that's fucking insane.
I hate this
Holy
game.
shit.
My hard-earned hit die.
Amazing.
Well, hopefully that's all the bad luck out of the way for the whole session.
Well, you ended on a good one, so now it's just mid luck.
Yeah, I might have just ruined it all there.
Yeah, it's just mid luck after this. No 20s, no 1s. All right. We go forward into the morning. You guys get a good night's sleep. Potts gets a good night's sleep. He's uninjured. He does a thing and he gets his thing back. And okay, yeah. Next morning, you guys are awakened by the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning. The town is
Fuck yeah.
bustling.
I am going to immediately get up, and y'all going to see a determination that y'all haven't seen on Velius in the morning in a while. And he's going to get up and immediately sit down for his little morning prayers. And despite not having heard from our parents in a while, I'm still going to pray to him and then be praying to not my dad, really, but wow. I mean, we'll just call her my mom. She raised me. It starts with a K, I'm pretty sure. No, I can't remember her name.
Kendra.
Whatever. Kendall. Praying to her mainly, but even if I feel that it's not really like if it's falling on deaf ears or if it's not reaching anyone, I'm still gonna pray, hope for their safety, hope things are going well, and pray for guidance and strength, all that stuff while I'm switching out my spells. I'm gonna be doing that for the next like 5-ish minutes because I've got some of these were when I got to when I unlocked 2nd level spells and 3rd level spells, to save time because I didn't do it in between sessions, I just picked the ones that I knew I was going to be using mainly, and then I haven't had the need to switch them out all that often. But I'm gonna add a couple of the spells to the list because I need to switch to them at this point. And then after the session, I'm gonna make sure to actually put all the spells in here like I'm supposed to.
Sure. If you just have to copy paste it or whatever you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing that. So
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
I won't be doing all that. I'm gonna be going straight towards the smell of the bacon cooking downstairs.
Not the well water. Oh my god. You guys are crazy. You guys have changed. You go straight for the bacon and the eggs. You'll see the barkeep
Just like-
bringing out a couple plates for some people that are already there in the morning.
Is there spots at the bar?
Yeah.
Plop a seat down.
Ow, Peter. Sorry.
He's
He's stepping on me.
What smelled so good in the kitchen there?
Oh, morning to you. We got eggs and bacon going this morning. Anything special you want?
No, just some eggs and bacon, actually. What's your name?
Oh no. Tom.
I don't
What's
know
your whole-
why. I
what's
don't know
your
why
whole
you think this
backstory?
problem is ever gonna go away.
Children, wife?
Tom's the name.
Tom. Nice to
Tom.
meet you, Tom. Cuck.
Thank you. Ah, nice to meet you, Cuck. I'll get that eggs and bacon for you. It's gonna be about 5 silver. Anything to drink?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Silver. Damn. Price has gone up.
About normal. Maybe a little bit currently because it's winter, but
Places that went up because of the celebration and stuff, though, too.
you're making
He's
excuses.
lying to you about about why the prices are up. He's like, no, that's regular prices. That's how we normally pay for things around here with platinum.
I'll just give him a nod then. I'll put the silver down.
Alrighty. It's actually about normal, I think. I think I was charging you like 2 to 5 silver depending on the type of meal.
Gotcha.
Maybe it was
Which
normally
gotta
like 2 or 3 silver, but now it's 5. Extortion. Yeah, you get your eggs and bacon. Anybody else coming downstairs to find out what that amazing smell is?
Sweet smell.
Not quite yet. I'm still praying, but I'll be there in a moment. I promise.
Ladies, you guys just staying in bed today?
Yeah.
It's a bed kind of day.
Rock.
I mean, I'll probably like take Pots on a walk or something. Like, you know,
Jeez.
Sure, you put
he likes to see the world.
you put your leash on on Pots and
Oh.
start taking them.
No, I carry him on my little shoulders and let him touch the flowers.
Oh, we talked about buying Pot's clothes. Did you guys
Whoa.
find stuff for him? And
He's not,
Why?
he's not naked. He's
not
just wearing
naked,
like a cloth, and then we put like a little cloak on him. But other than that,
so it kind of looks like a mini cuck.
I thought he's just been naked this whole time.
No, he has
no.
not.
Goblins will just walk around dick out. Like
I was imagining like Mike Wazowski, kind of like.
Me too.
okay, that makes it better.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll take Pot's clothes shopping. Do I have money or am I on my cuck allowance?
I think he gave everyone like 100
I think-
gold
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 sessions ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been 2. I can give y'all more. I have a
Or
fuck
like
ton.
50 platinum,
Y'all just
something like
gotta
that.
ask.
Yeah, I think I've got some money. Okay. I'm gonna take Pot shopping.
If you need more platinum, let me know.
Dalmeen, what are you up to?
I'll probably write in my journal before I meet up
Meet up with who?
with my friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, you and Cuck or you and Velius are still in the room. Let's get down to Zorion. You start heading downstairs. Smell the great food. See Cuck digging into his eggs and bacon. And can proceed with shopping.
Yes.
All right. Potts has got his little hooded cloak on, covering up his goblin features. And you pick him up, put him on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, get through the town perfectly fine. You can find kind of like the clothing district closest to you. There's some pretty nice places. One place looks like they sell boas and stuff like that. Nice fancy clothes. And then there's some kids stores that will probably fit Pots a little bit better.
Let's go to the kids' store.
Perfect. You go to the kids store. Walk
All right,
inside.
Pot.
Smells pretty nice, like new linens.
Linens,
Okay.
Pots. What do you like? You see anything that you like?
I don't know. What's normal?
all of this is
Won't be normal.
Yeah, all of this is normal. We're just gonna find what makes you feel good. What are you confident in? You know, we'll try some stuff on. It'll be great.
I don't know. Too many options. You pick.
Too many options. Okay, well let's look at just and I'll just look for something that's like pretty simple, like nothing too loud or you know, ostentatious. Just something simple and that's got good, like you can move easily in it. That's what I'm looking for.
Austin. Who's Austin?
Don't worry about it.
Don't think too hard about it.
Yeah, you can search around. What are you going for? You going for like a nice like Nike tracksuit or?
Bots in a Nike tracksuit. No, I'll just look for like something that's okay. I'm imagining what a little tiny like Irish schoolboy would wear, but like a little sweater vest and like.
I don't want the FBI tracking me, so I'm not gonna look up that on Google Images. But
It's just, I'm
I have a
imagining
rough
like
idea.
a very cute like pale blue sweater vest and like
Okay.
little tiny khaki shorts. Like,
Yeah, they got some
Pot
stuff
starts
like that.
Pot starts walking around and goes, "Oh, go on now. Go on, let me in." He starts banging on the door. "Let me in. Go on now."
what was it? That wet pee? No.
Something parm pay wet. Yeah.
Yes.
Chicken parm pay wet. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, it's a
I
pay
don't know
wet.
if it's chicken wet. Yeah, the pay wet. You get the pea water from from a bunch of peas. You pour it on a chicken sandwich. That's not even chicken sandwich. What is it? Whatever.
wet.
We can't.
I don't. It's
can't.
something not important. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for in this. You know.
Yeah, you can find
Or
a
something.
wool vest and some just basic clothes. Khakis go along with it. It's not blue. What's your
Okay.
third option color wise?
I guess like a nice I don't know, green.
Okay, you can find a green wool sweater.
Okay.
Then you can find whatever khakis you're looking for, whatever shirt you're looking for. What do you do about the goblin features? Fully embracing it, you're gonna try and cover him up a little bit. He's got these long pointy ears, and he's, you know, got green skin.
I will get my boy. Maybe a. I just realized I'm dressing him like a newsie is what's happening
You're gonna get him a little cap.
Yeah.
You got any like messenger bags?
Yes, we do.
Oh no, I'm okay. I don't. He doesn't need a bag. But a cap, a little cap would be cute.
Oh, cap, yes.
Expense.
And then
Expense.
I think we will embrace, apart from that, his green skin. And I'm a big scary dragon woman. And if anybody has something to say, let him say it.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can get everything. Let's see. Nice school outfit. Let's go with 2 gold.
Okay. Oh my god, he's so cute.
Alrighty. And you'll keep his cloak with him. Just carrying it as he changes into his schoolboy outfit.
Cute.
Love that. What I really want to know, what I'm super excited to know about, it's the lifespan of goblins and how far along he is on that. Like, what if Potts is basically the equivalent of like a 50-year-old human, and Megan's dressing him up like a tiny little schoolboy? That would be
Because
rad.
he's what, 50 in goblin years or whatever.
We had no idea.
I thought
He was around when Idiom was still on top side.
Yeah, he
At
has
least
been around at least 20 years.
20. Okay, 20.
25 years.
25, my bad, yeah.
I hope it's
And
the
probably
equivalent.
have a couple more years on top of that because Idiom taught him how to speak common and some other stuff. So
Treating him like a child.
treat him
This
like
is
a
normal.
child,
Zorian's just gaslighting. This is normal. This is normal. This is what everyone wears.
I mean, his education essentially stopped when he was what, like 5 to 10ish or something like that. So he hasn't had any external stimuli until now. So he basically stopped aging.
All right. Well,
Cool.
cool.
He's carrying his
Great.
little cloak, and he walks out with you, holding your hand.
Cute.
All right. Back to Cuck. Your eggs. Roll me a d20. See how mid they are.
What am I rolling for eggs?
Could be
Roll for
overcooked.
eggs, please.
This could be a huge conflict. Oh, they're perfect. They're amazing.
It could be. There's room for improvement there.
They're perfect. They're probably the best eggs you've had in your 2 months of life.
I keep forgetting Cuck's a baby.
Cuck is younger than Potts, confirmed.
Oh.
You know, you've only had one meal.
Well, I
that was
crashed
better
down
than
here
this.
at like 18, didn't I? Like he literally is older than me, isn't he?
Yes.
No, I mean, like, he's older than you regardless of how old you were created, because you were created literally, like,
2 months ago.
I think almost we're coming up on your 2-month anniversary of you being brought into existence.
Yeah, you had like 2 weeks before you guys went down or something like that.
Sure.
Because you were the only one that chose 2 weeks. The rest of us were like, we'll choose that max, the other end of that spectrum. No one chose anywhere in the middle, it seems. We were either the max 25 years in the world, like, of watching the material plane, or 2 weeks. We were like, fresh out the gate, Dad sent me down here.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it. I think it's super fun.
Alright. Tom, these are. What did you do to these eggs? These are the best eggs I've ever had.
You see, we crush
What's the
up
secret ingredient?
garlic. And we make it into a fine little powder, and we toss a little spritz of that on top of the eggs. Call it garlic powder.
Whoa.
Taking down notes on the inkwell.
He cuts over to Cuck and he's like, garlic powder, and he's writing it out.
And now, Tom, how do you? I always have trouble, cutting that garlic. How do you cut the garlic?
See if you squish it with the flat side of your blade first. Some of the juices come out, and it's a little bit more aromatic.
Okay.
After that, you just finely mince it, and then throw it in the mortar and pestle, and grind it all down.
You shouldn't be giving away the secrets to your eggs, Tom. You're gonna go out of business like this.
Oh, true. But I see you've already written it down, so nothing I can do.
So I noticed on the way in, Tom. Just transitioning off of that.
Pivot.
No, that was a dead end. I noticed on the way in all these decorations and everything around town. What's the hearsay? What are the town's like feelings about this?
About the wedding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a candy in my mouth.
That is what I said.
Well, there's a wedding coming up, so we're all pretty excited about it. A lot of people in town. Good chance for good people to make some good money.
Not
A lot of
going now.
The citizens pretty pro wedding.
Yeah. King Droost is a fair leader. Maybe young, but it's a uniting of two great families.
I got you. We're from out of town, so kind of getting a baseline on how it is over here, But what do you know about King Droost?
Young lad, father died away a few years ago. Got us through the warring times, but succumbed to natural illness or something of the like. Slowly deteriorated after his wife passed. So now we just have King Reinald Droost.
All right, so you don't know too much. All right. I'm just gonna enjoy my eggs for now, Tom. I'm sure I'll have some questions for you in a minute when I order some more.
Alrighty.
I expect them to be just as good as this, Tom, because that garlic powder is a game changer.
Will do. Nodding his head, going back to cleaning his mug that he's been cleaning for 20 minutes now. Go. Who's up? Velius?
I'm about to finish up this last thing I'm typing. So if Valmeen can go next, that would be cool, and then I'll be ready to go. Sorry.
You waiting for Cuck to finish, or you wait for Velius to finish his prayers before you head down?
Oh yeah, I'll wait.
You can also
Alright.
do that, but
Why don't we take a little break here then? and we will catch you guys back on like 5-10 minutes.
Okay,
All
excellent.
right.
Alrighty, bye. Welcome back to Divine Journey. Picking back up, morning time. Our godly people are looking at finishing their prayers and journaling, and heading down to breakfast.
Yeah, no, I'll head down there. I'll keep it light. Keep it light for the breakfast because I've got to go find this lady and her son.
His eggs are to die for. Let me tell you.
I'm very excited because I gotta make something happen with this. I don't want to let that little boy down. So yeah, I'll come down and I'll if I don't immediately see the mother or the child, I will have some breakfast and then set off.
Let's see. They are not there when you walk downstairs.
Okay.
Get you, little brekkie.
I'll have a little brekkie.
Sure. That mean you join in with them?
Yes.
All right. Guys, get your breakfast. 5 silver, unless Velius or unless Cuck is covering you guys.
I'll pay for it. Let's see. Unless Cuck goes to pay for it, I'll pay for it. I don't care.
All right, both y'all subtract 5 silver.
I pull my wallet out and Cuck's like, no, allow me. I don't have 5 silver. I'll just give him a gold piece.
Okay.
His tip. The eggs are that good. Thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah, the eggs are still good. And we can get on with the day. Are you gonna stick around, or you got some stuff that you gotta do first?
Me?
Yes. Are you just waiting for the
No,
mom and son, or?
I will, if they're not immediately inside, I will go and stand outside the door to the tavern. I'll let everybody know. I'm going to see if I can find that mother. Actually, while I'm sitting here eating, I will bring it up at the barkeep, whose name I don't know. So I was like, oh, Tom, but I've never met him besides renting the room. Excuse me. I don't know if you saw, but there was a woman who came in yesterday with her son and spoke to us while we were eating. Do you know who that is and where I could find her? She was supposed to meet me here this morning, and it doesn't seem she's here quite yet. I'm going to wait for her until she gets here, unless you know who she is.
Sorry, a lot of people last night. I didn't catch her. If she was talking to you.
Okay, excellent. I appreciate it. And I'll stand up and go wait out by the front door.
Alrighty. You're waiting. What's everyone else doing? Cuck, you going back for seconds? Going back for thirds?
Yeah, I ordered seconds. I'm just hanging out over here. Wait until like 3-ish p.m. somewhere around then.
Okay.
I don't know, just late afternoon.
I mean, you gonna try and find Zorian, or are you just gonna chill in here?
Sure, I'll go find Ryan.
Alright. Do you know what she was doing? Did Zorian tell anybody what she was doing?
Nope. But I
silently.
Nope, I don't know.
I'm out. I got this, little man. I'm out.
Well, Zorian, what are you doing after you finish shopping? You guys just strolling around town, or are you going back?
I think we're strolling around town. Maybe
Okay.
we'll come back so we can put Potts' like cloak down and stuff, and then we can run into Melvin.
Okay. Both of y'all roll me a d20. You guys want to get as close as possible to each other. Alright, I will roll. See if that's close enough. It is close enough. It is perfect. You guys will be passing each other on the opposite side of the street. Probably a little bit down the road. Let's go like towards the rich district, like down. Yeah. And you guys are walking by each other across the busy street.
Oh
Hey, what's happening?
hey, look,
See.
we got Potts a new outfit.
A little schoolboy walking with his Ryan. Maybe she stole someone.
Oh my god, that is adorable. You picked really well with the outfit. I will say that.
Potts looks so good. Potts, she loves your outfit.
Potts looks normal.
Better than normal. Potts looks good.
Exactly.
I don't want to no stand out too much.
No response
not-
to that. Just
sorry.
leaving him
No.
alone.
No,
That's my
you
favorite
don't
part
say
about
that to
Potts
me.
is we only talk to him when it interests us. Anytime he's just a toy to us.
Just
And
twirling his
Zorian-
thumbs there awkwardly.
Pot says
Good
that
job.
and then like looks down at the ground. He's like,
Starts kicking a stone.
he's kicking rocks. That's one of my favorite ways to say like fuck off now without saying fuck off. Be like, go kick rocks, pal. Like that. I don't know what that's that rock that. No,
It
like
rocks.
it does. And I've been. Y'all know I've been saying that. I'm sorry. I can't
Pun
speak it out of my
intended.
vernacular. I've been saying it rocks all the time.
Well, Potts clearly doesn't want to stand out. Do you guys think he stands out? Does he look normal to you guys?
Yes, you look normal.
Okay. If you say so. Alright. Good talk. Back to Velius. After about 20-30 minutes waiting outside, the lady will come by with her son.
Excellent. How is he looking?
Still a little pale, but not quite as much as he was yesterday.
All right. I am going to kind of wave to them. And I'll ask. I'll look at the mother and then look down at him and be like, how did he fare last night?
He was still coughing in the middle of the night, but I think he got some rest.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Let's see. I'll kneel down, and I'll kind of talk to him because I don't really think I talked to him all that much yesterday. I'll be like, how are you feeling? Does it hurt anywhere? Are you like? Can you describe how you're feeling?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of a voice, and I just keep Danny DeVito keeps popping in my head. I can't do that though. That'd be so funny.
I just do the little Irish boy. Go on now. Heal me. Jeez, that's Joseph American.
No, he'll. Would you ask? You just how he feels?
How are you feeling? Yeah, tell me
Anything
about
hurts? My stomach hurts a lot still. But I don't feel as warm as I did before.
Okay, well, good to know. Let's see. I am going to. I'll kind of like we'll start with this for today. We've moved some things around. We'll start with this one. Detect poison or disease. With no magical means, I'm gonna see if this is truly some sort of disease or if it's poison. I can identify what kind of poisonous creature, or disease if it's within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
You can penetrate barriers, but not a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, which I've come to find out is a lot of magic is blocked by any amount of lead, which means it's basically just X-rays. Magic is just X-rays.
True.
It's radiation.
You will detect a disease on the boy.
It says I identify the kind of disease. I may not I don't know how you want to interpret that. If I can tell like what I can glean from that, if anything. Like, is it one that he I don't know if is he gonna get over it eventually? It's just a really long-standing one. Is it one that's going to slowly try and kill him? Like, is this a super infectious thing? Is this I don't know, just I don't know what identified the kind of or identify the disease in that case. I don't know how you want to take that.
Yeah, we'll say it's some type of bacterial disease, kind of similar to typhoid.
Okay. All right. Then I
seems
will.
Like he got it from food or something, like contaminated water or something like that.
Interesting. I will go ahead and let's do this bad boy. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration. I'm gonna touch him on the forehead, and I'm going to cure that disease that I detected.
Yeah, and quickly you'll kind of see the color come back to his face. The boy stands up a little taller. It kind of goes from frowning to smiling. Seems like his pain's gone. He doesn't feel the pain in his stomach anymore, and so on and so forth.
Excellent. I'll kind of stand up and smile, and I'll look to the mother and be like, he should be fine now. I would still watch over him for a day or so to make sure, and you can. I will still be here, so you can let me know if anything were to happen. But I would ask, where do you stay in town? Where I believe this disease may have come from consuming some bad food or some bad water, and I wanted to know if you've been, where you guys stay, if there's a problem with that, where you stay within town, or if there's something that would have happened over the past month or so.
We run a little ranch outside of town. My husband mainly tends to it, and I help out some of the ladies around town as their maid.
Mm-hmm.
So
have
food,
you and your
we get
hus-
food
have
from
you
in
and-
town, and we make our own food sometimes.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see.
But we usually all eat the same food, so I don't see how he would have gotten sick and us not.
That is very strange. I'll kind of kneel back down and be like, young lad, did you eat anything that you probably shouldn't have eaten? Something you maybe hidden from your mother? If it's something that would have made your stomach hurt right around when your stomach started hurting, do you remember eating anything weird or
He says
anything like that?
no, but he is clearly lying.
I am going to I'll kind of lean in and I'll be like, now young man, if you don't tell me what it is that made you sick, it could make you sick again. And what if I'm not here next time? Are you gonna let your stomach's gonna be feeling so bad? And I'm gonna try to like persuade him to tell me, and give some of that good bedside manner, be a friendly doctor.
Give me the persuasion check.
All right.
God, this kid's stats are so good. Oh my god. It does not work. His willpower is a 17 somehow. So, and he rolled a 14. So you were
his what now? His willpower?
It's like wisdom score, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So he knows he should tell you, but his resolve is very strong.
Interesting.
I rolled a 5, 6, and a 5, 6, and a 6.
I'll kind of look up at the mother, and then I'll look back at him, and then I'll lean in and I'll whisper to him, in one last attempt, and I'll say, "If I promise it stays between you and me, and I don't tell your mom, would you tell me?" I'll lean back.
He caves. He tells you.
Okay. I'll lean in. What does this what this little fucker eat? What did you shove all in his mouth? Kids just put shit in their mouth. They get that pincer grasp, and they're like, if I can pick it up, it goes right in the mouth.
One of the older boys gave me a mushroom.
Do you know where these older boys got this mushroom?
It was weird color, purple.
Gotcha. All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Now, don't go eating any more mushrooms, okay? Unless your mom gives them to you.
Okay.
All right. And I'll stand up and I'll pat him on the head. I'll be like, "Now you got you. I hope you keep feeling better and listen to your mom. She's a smart woman. She knows what's best for you. I'll tell you what, my mom is definitely an incredibly smart person. So you should trust your mother. She only wants what's best for you."
He'll look back at his mom and look back at you and nod.
Excellent. And I'll look to her and be like, again, we'll be here in town for a few more days, at least until the wedding is over. So should anything happen, please let me know. We'll be here.
And she'll nod her head, a little teary-eyed, and she'll say, "As I said before, may Jamra bless you." And she'll hand you a bag of coins.
I'll decline. I'll push them back.
She'll insist.
I insist as well.
Roll off. Rollies. Give me a d20.
A d20.
She rolls a 13.
19.
Ooh.
You shove the coins back in her face and spit on her.
I would say I do not do that. I do it with if she holds the coins out like in her hand for me to take, I will just clasp both the bag and her hands, and then like close her fingers around the bag and be like, "No, You keep this, hold on to this, use it for something that you need or your family needs. This was nothing. It was my pleasure.
She'll say, the church usually has us pay for clerics' healings. This is only part of what they asked for to heal little Shia over here.
Shia. That rocks. It's okay, Miss LaBeouf. You're fine.
It's Leah, thank you very much. Yeah. She says the church was going to charge her to heal the little boy, and they could not afford it.
While I understand that may be how the church does things, that's not how I do things.
Tear will slowly roll down her cheeks. She nods her head.
I will nod back, and I will nod to the boy, and then kind of give them one more little. You know what? I'll do what Velius is doing in his in my little picture that I drew, and I'll like kind of hold my 2 fingers up and give them a little like a little blessing.
What do you do for your blessing? Do you draw a symbol, or you just hold your hand there?
I kind of hold it like, not to make like a little, not to make this Naruto related, but I'll just hold it like straight in front of me, Shikamaru style, like a jutsu, and just like bow, close my eyes.
Okay. All right. It is done.
And then I'll turn to walk away unless they say anything.
No, they will walk away when you walk away.
Excellent. All right.
You hear the mom asking what he ate.
Amazing. I kind of laugh and chuckle to myself, and then I immediately go inside. And what is Cuck doing right now?
Thirds.
I'm still just chilling with Tom over there.
All right, I'm gonna walk up behind Cuck, and I'm gonna grab him by the neck of his cloak, and I'm gonna kind of pull him back a little aggressively, and I'm gonna lean in and be like, "Hey, you and I need to talk in the room real quick, if you don't mind." And then I'm gonna wait to see how he responds.
Velius stomps in, hostile.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Grabs you by the
Definitely not my regular.
Without even
dealings.
announcing himself. How do you react,
Nope.
Cuck? You run away? Flee into the night?
I bet say I've got him by the cloak, so he's losing his cloak if he does.
Yeah, I'd turn the cloak on, put darkness everywhere.
Holy shit. I'm still holding on to it, so you would still have to abandon it, and then I would just turn the cloak off and watch you running away.
No, I'll just kind of, I guess, just, excuse me? What happened?
We can talk about it in the room. Now,
Okay.
please.
I can't go when you're holding onto my cloak.
Yeah, we can go together.
Okay.
Let's walk.
I don't want to fall or hurt myself.
All right, if you're like slowly trying to get up or trying to make it where you're like I can't get up, I'm just gonna start pulling you along.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to get up.
yeah. I'm about to say if I'm not gonna like force I'm still gonna hold on to you, but I'm gonna let you get up and we're gonna go. I'm just not gonna let go. I'm not gonna make it difficult for you to stand up. I'm just not letting go of the cloak.
Spin move.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm holding onto the cloak. I've got it grasped in my hand.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
All right, let's rock.
Okay.
Yeah, up in the room.
You guys go up to the room.
I'll slam the door behind me. At this point, I've let go of Cuck once we're in the room. I'm gonna be like, you remember that boy that you asked me about last night, the one that came with his mother to get healed because he was sick, and you wanted to know what that was all about? Kind of look into that one. Ring any bells? Just happened last night.
Yes. Yeah.
Turns out that boy was sick and has been sick because someone offered him a purple mushroom. Does that ring any bells? I remember you were quite fond of mushrooms, so much so that you happened to get mad at me almost every single time I brought it up. So, you want to talk about mushrooms? Because I think finally I'm ready to talk about mushrooms. Are you ready to talk about mushrooms? Because I'm excited to talk about mushrooms today.
Yeah, we'll talk about mushrooms. We've talked about mushrooms before.
So last time we were in town, did you dump a bunch of mushrooms here in town? You put them somewhere, hide them somewhere, lose them somewhere? Anything?
I honestly don't remember.
I actually don't remember either, so that's why I'm asking.
I don't
Plus-
think I've dumped mushrooms anywhere.
I will say Velius is mad right now because hearing the phrase purple mushroom like triggered a deep anger in Velius. But out of character, if this kid ate a purple mushroom 2 months ago, I don't think we were here in town just yet.
No.
So I don't think it would have been you. Velius is just mad and accusing you. So if legitimately you didn't lose any mushrooms here and you're like,
I don't think I did.
No, exactly. So if you didn't, I think we'll get to the bottom of this quickly. But just for interaction's sake.
I think the only one that you've left somewhere was with Nom. I think you put one like in his room or something like that, or his backpack.
Oh yeah, I tried to poison.
Yeah,
Nom.
and fuck that guy. Even Velius hates him, so who cares? I hate that guy.
I think he's the only
sure
person.
I haven't.
Yeah.
You swear. Swear to me.
I swear to God, I don't think I have. Because the
On-
only time I've
Swear to
I've
God.
lost
Swear to
mushrooms
Dad.
was
I was about to say on Father's name.
because I literally had the sack of mushrooms still until we got in the water spout fight. They were just like the sack of all the ones but the purple ones because we already used them all.
I'll turn away. Kind of exacerbated, not exacerbated. Exhaust. What is?
That's why I hadn't used them since until we got more from Idiom, and I instantly poisoned y'all or tried to poison y'all.
But so you poisoned some people. I didn't fall for that shit. But I'll let out a sigh, and then I'll just kind of rub my face. I'm like, Cucrelio.
Are you okay, Velius?
Cucrelio, you are my brother, and I do not wish to think ill of you. I know you have your ways, but that's just who you are, and I wouldn't truly ever fault you for that. It's who you are. But that young boy today, let me finish, please, Cucrelio. That young boy today had a disease that surely would have killed him. He had been sick for two months already. And it was all because of a purple mushroom that he ate. He said an older boy had given him this mushroom. I just need you to look me in the eyes and tell me, promise me, swear to me, that this was not your doing. That's all that I ask.
Not that I know of. Granted, I have a bad history of forcing purple mushrooms
on unsuspecting, drugging people.
Well, no, on y'all and Idiom, but fuck Idiom.
In all fairness,
you let me finish.
That wasn't in character. That was out of character. I don't think I know that you poisoned us in the tower. I just think because you made a big fuss about it. You're like, I wouldn't do that. And
I thought we already had to talk about this too.
I think out of character. I don't think I pulled you aside for that because I think out of character, Josh was like, all right, everybody, we're having dreams, and you were like, I totally poisoned everybody. Because I was out and about doing my Scooby-Doo mystery that evening, so I don't think I would have known.
Okay. Well, we can record scratch back into in character then.
Into character, go ahead.
Other than the time that I poisoned y'all, or the time that I was using the purple mushrooms in the Underdark, but other than that, I hadn't had any more until the tower.
All right. Okay. I'm choosing to believe you here. I apologize for getting mad. But you have to understand why I got mad. You have to understand.
I understand. One, you're paying for the damage to my cloak. But two...
What damage? I grasped
the
a claw.
The
creases. It's... Okay.
You're paying for the starch job.
You're going to take it off for that long to give a magical item to someone? I highly doubt that.
But no, there's someone else around here must have purple mushrooms or Idiom, because he's the only one that I've found that's not in the Underdark that has purple mushrooms. But I wouldn't give purple mushrooms to anyone but who I think are gods. Because from my experience, I've just talked to other gods while on the purple mushrooms. I don't think mortals could really handle this.
Fair. And you bring up a good point. Idiom...
Like, I'll poison you all, I'm not going to poison them.
That's okay. Velius is like rubbing his temples with his fingers. And he's like, Cucrelio, do you think if there were purple mushrooms here in town, do you think you would be able to find out who has them? If it's something that's going around, if it's some weird thing that's being sold in town, do you think you'd be able to help me?
If there's someone who
that?
can find out something about purple mushrooms here.
All right. Again, again, Cucurelio, I apologize. You know why I had to at least ask, and I should not have let my emotions get the better of me, but that boy was going to die. And if it had been because of some mushrooms that you were just willy-nilly throwing out onto the street, then I would have been incredibly furious with you. But I apologize for flying off the handle there. And I appreciate your willingness to assist me in locating where these purple mushrooms are. We got to get these purple mushrooms off the street.
And in my
And
bottomless
yeah, you
bag.
can collect them all. I don't care. You can put them all in your bag for all I care. As long as they're not in the hands of
Yeah.
people who are making people sick.
But no, it's no problem, Vilius. I understand it. That's a very sensitive, subject to address with the purple mushrooms. But I do feel like if there are purple mushrooms up here, this is a bigger problem than we. Like it's worthy of that kind of magnitude of you pulling me aside. I think it's a big deal.
I apologize for ruining your breakfast. I know those eggs were spectacular.
Those eggs were
so
let me tell
good.
you, the best I've had in my life.
One of the best I've had, yeah. But okay, and I
think this is worth spending some time on, of our short time that we had before the wedding.
Yeah, I say we tackle this together, and I'll hold my hand out, predator style, for a predator style handshake. We're flexing our guns. What do you mean? What's the predator style? Hold on.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What is the predator style?
Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other actor in
I know the
Predator.
movie. I just don't know what the handshake is.
It's where they just clap hands in like a bicep curl.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so you've seen it. You've seen it a million times.
Yeah, I just couldn't picture it.
Red shirt, blue shirt, or red shirt, white shirt, or something.
Red shirt, white shirt. Yeah.
I'll grasp forearms.
Excellent. Hold on.
Yield handshake.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've seen it a million times. I know what
Yep.
you're talking about.
Exactly. That's what we're doing. So yeah, no, I hold my hand out like that. Let's get these purple mushrooms off the street.
Lightning bolt crashes behind us.
Exactly. Oh, what a film. What a scene. All right. Well then, where do you suggest we begin?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
If only you had like a
you have any-
contact that you could talk to.
Do you have any
like that.
contact?
Well, no,
No.
I was gonna say. Well, you said we, so that's why I was like thinking of somewhere that you could go to. But I was gonna go to the.
So if you think it would be best to split up, if you have something you need to investigate, that would be fine. I can definitely attempt to look around and see what I can dig up on my end, at least from street level.
Yeah, I don't know if they would let you into the Thieves Guild. You know,
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't think you even know of Dawn other than my glowing stories.
Yeah. If there are places that you need to go to that I can't to gather information, that's fine. I'll do a little bit of investigating of my own, and we can reconvene later.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate it, Cuck, and I again apologize for
It's fine. It's just
being rash.
It is in the notes now.
That's okay. I'm fine with you having Velius flew off handle when child's life endangered. I'm okay if that's in the notes. I'm all right with that note.
The needle on the meter went one tick to the left.
I don't know what left or right means. So yeah, keep it vague, baby. Never let them know your next move.
All right, we got a time skip.
Sure. If no one else has anything they're doing.
Zorion, Valmy,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? You guys still walking around town? You guys gonna come back?
I feel like we're having fun. Yeah, now we can
Yeah.
come back.
You guys are flaunting pots around town.
Yes.
I like to think he's in the middle of y'all, walking slightly ahead, and y'all are following, as opposed to y'all leading him around.
I like to imagine we're holding each of his hands and swinging him.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Way better.
Nobody confronts you people about
I was
carrying
gonna
the
say,
gobbo around.
are goblins normal?
Maybe it's Zorion scaring them off, or maybe they don't recognize Potts as a goblin.
Little Irish
Who
boy.
knows? Yeah, little Irish boy. All right, let's skip forward a couple of hours to Velius and Cucurelio. You guys splitting up, or what's the plan here?
Yeah, I was gonna head over to like, I don't know if Cuck remembers where like the house that Dawn was in is exactly. I think it was like this top part of town, or no, this part of town.
Yeah, it was definitely over there.
I don't know if Cuck remembers that like
There's a person.
in character.
I think it's this lady that's like sitting, this icon right here.
Oh,
I
is
think
that-
that's her. Yeah, I think that's the old woman that ran Thieves Guild here.
Maybe.
I feel
I have
like
to zoom in. I have to enhance real quick.
I feel like, I mean, he remembers it's like got the stairs going up to like that second story where Dawn was at the door. He can like narrow down which house it is and try and find it again, couldn't he? Or does he have to try and look for like the signs and shit? Oh, this guy.
I mean, you'll probably have a rough idea of where it's at, and then you'll see the symbol, like the left eye.
Like basically, can I just like go like knock on the door, or do I have to like
Oh.
check it out?
To like, for where it's at. You're losing me. Like, are you trying to like figure out where it's at by like knocking on every door, or?
Like, do I remember where it's at just because I remember like a vague idea of it, or do I have to find it?
I mean, you remember the symbols and stuff like that were marking like this is the entrance type of thing.
Yeah, Thieves' Cant was how you found it last time, because you know, like there'll be like something carved into a wall, and it means like thieves are
Guild,
safe here or something like that. Yeah, and so
I'll go look for those so I can find the entrance. Then.
You can do so. Sorry, I'm trying to find my notes on this place, but I can't.
That's
find
all I
it.
was trying to figure out. Is if like I could get there, or if I had to seek it out.
You will find it. Yeah, pull up session notes.
I like the idea of like the thieves, like Dawn, and then anyone else at like who's part of the Thieves Guild in that room, very clearly hearing you come up the stairs. Like they're just sitting there and they hear like faintly, "'Cause I'm an island boy," and then you're like singing to yourself, and you get up to the door and you knock.
It's like the Nest camera view.
It's that TikTok where it's through the peephole and it's just that guy's like fish-eyed lens face. He's like, "How do I know your dress?" "Nah, man, don't worry about that. Can I come in?" Or it's that video of that Australian guy and he digs or the camera's just in a bunch of brush and then it separates and he pulls the camera out and he goes, "Oi, that's the didgeridoo that owes me money," and then he eats the camera. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's good.
Didgeridoo.
That's the didgeridoo that owes me money. And I'm glad I know how to spell didgeridoo.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you can find the place. You'll get there. The Chocolate Emporium is in this town, by the way.
Thoughts
It's Thadrick's Chocolate Emporium.
over here.
I remember Thadric. What a name.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys will find Thieves Guild. You taking Velius with you? Splitting up. Sorry, I've asked this like 3 times, but I've short-term memory loss.
I think we're splitting up. Yep.
Splitting up. Okay, so you arrive at the Thieves Guild by yourself. Don is outside. It's easy to find once you see Don just sitting there guarding the door.
Can I see him from like a ways away?
Yes. I'm just gonna
Can
move
I
you.
like, just start like waving?
He's kind of up the stairs a little bit. Probably once you get within like 10-15 feet of the door, you'll be able to see him. Just sitting
Once
at the
I
top of the
see him,
stairs.
I'm just gonna like visibly glow more and start waving and pick up my face.
Yeah, you can do so. Let me see how
Start like skipping.
Don is feeling. Don is not in a great mood today. He's indifferent towards.
Never in a good mood.
Yeah, but Sam, when was the last time he was in a good mood?
I don't like to talk about it.
Only met him once. He's always been in a bad mood.
He was in a good mood as you were walking down the stairs, but he saw you coming up and went, "Oh man."
Don is looking down, whittling at a piece of wood, not paying attention to you, as you visibly glow.
Don.
Oh fuck!
Oh, Don.
You're back.
Damn. Yeah, you remember me? Cacrelio.
Yep.
What you whittling there, Don?
Puts it in his pocket.
Oh, okay. Maybe another time. How you been?
Been better.
Well, it
About
could,
10 minutes ago. Was doing great.
Oh, what happened 10 minutes ago?
Bug flying around.
Oh, I hate those. You gotta swat them sometimes. Kill them.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Kill him.
Anything else been going on? There's a big wedding happening.
A lot of nobles in town.
Yeah, we not to brag, but we escorted one of them.
Oh yeah.
It's a little inside, me and you.
Did you get a good haul off of it?
Well, that's for me to know and y'all to find out when you let me in there, Don.
Well, come on in. Matilda should be waiting for you.
Can I thieves cant that to him?
What are you trying to convey with these can't there? Double
Is it just like-
entendres, buddy.
Never mind. I'm not. I was more doing it just to try and annoy him.
You're like, I'm looking to steal some stuff. Am I right? And Don's just like, go inside. Get inside.
It's like Dr. Evil with the quote magma.
Liquid hot. No, flaming hot magma.
$1 million.
Austin Powers.
He just lets me in there.
Yeah. He'll open the door for you and let you in.
Oh, thank you, Don. Great. Every time. Great service. 10 out of 10.
Hold out his hand, expecting a tip.
Oh, I didn't realize. One second.
Kind
I'll
of
pull
custom
out.
here to tip your doorman.
You're like, I left my wallet in my other cloak, man.
Okay. And I'll pull out platinum. I'm trying to show off to Don.
He doesn't even look at it. Just puts it in his pocket.
There's more where that came with that kind of service, Don.
Nods and ushers you in.
All of the confidence in your voice vanished the second he held his hand out. It's amazing.
Everyone just wants Cup for his money. It's kind of weird.
Okay. Well, there's more where that came from.
You enter. Don does not follow in. He closes the door behind you. It's a fairly well-lit room. Some ornate furniture lying around. Nice cutlery. Very nice cutlery. Yeah. And then 2 old people just chilling.
What was the main chick's name from last time? Do you remember?
Matilda.
Matilda?
Matilda
She
and
was-
Solomon.
Okay. And Matilda was like the main leader though, right?
Yes, she was the one that talked. Solomon didn't even say a word to you.
Oh, okay.
She just introduced him.
Do they notice me walking in? Having the little-
Yeah,
little
when the door
face
closes, they'll both look up from their ledgers or books or whatever, and Matilda will smile. Ah, Cucrelio, or Cuck? Fuck, what'd you say?
I said Cucrelio to Dawn. I don't know what I said to her before.
Let's go with Cuck just to be safe. Ah, Cuck, welcome back. Looking for more work?
I will start smiling again after losing all the confidence from Dawn with the money. Yes. Actually, that's exactly why partially why I'm in town here. Do you have any for me? I know I feel like I proved myself to kind of get some tougher jobs from you when with the sword, right?
Her facial expression
From
kind of
the tower.
changed, kind of quizzically. Seems like you came to ask me something first before starting work.
Sorry.
She's kind of reading your emotions. So she kind of asks you. It seems
Oh,
like
okay.
you have something to ask her first.
Well, yeah, there is something that came up just this morning actually.
Speak your mind.
So one of my party members, they were treating a young child here that for some disease that they had, and it came to light that it was from a purple mushroom. They say that the boy ate. And he was very, very sick for about 2 months, I think is what they said. And the only run we've had with purple mushrooms has been in is the Underdark, like out of character, is the Underdark something like they would know about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is in the Underdark. There shouldn't be any kind of purple mushrooms with up in this like area. They hold too much power for young children to be eating. It would just poison their whole system.
Hmm. You
You
think
gotta wait till you're at least 21, man.
Yeah.
You think we had something to do with this?
Do you think who did? What?
We, like the guild.
No. I'm more wondering if you've overheard anything recently or know of anything going on with purple mushrooms around here, because they shouldn't be. They should only be in the Underdark, as far as I know, unless you know differently.
We've heard some stuff around town, but nothing about purple mushrooms. People hearing voices, some people getting sick and not healing correctly. The church has been making quite a bit of money off of it. We're looking to have a good score with the church. Maybe redistribute some of that wealth.
The church has been treating these people for this.
For an exorbitant amount of money, about 1,000 gold per person that they have to heal from this ailment. If you ask me, the church might be behind it.
Who's this a church of?
All the churches kind of treat all the gods equally. The
Okay.
cleric that's in charge of it might be a cleric of a specific deity.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, I guess can I ask? There's like a specific cleric then here.
Yes. Why don't you roll me a d7?
Okay. There it is.
It is a cleric of Eltec, god of victory and madness.
So like not the god of greed or anything like that. Okay. Is this cleric, has he been here for a while? Is he recently instated here or anything, or has he been here for quite some time?
Quite some time. I think he presided over the court cleric before he became the court cleric. May have been a little salty that that his his subordinate was chosen over him. But he's been here for 40 years, probably, serving as cleric.
Okay. And when did they start doing these treatments for these outrageous prices? I mean, because nobody can afford those, or only the wealthy can.
Only the wealthy, yes. Say the mushroom stuff, or if you say it's mushrooms, began probably about 2 months ago. Maybe a little less than that. And I guess their prices have been fairly steep for a very long time. The cost of one's life can never really be so minimal, you know? So they charge what they feel is appropriate, I guess. But it's hard for the common folk to get what they need.
No, okay. So he hasn't like fought with anybody really in those 40 years. Like that was like that was like in his past, wasn't it? It wasn't like a recent thing that would have caused like the prices to go up. Like the prices have been up for a while.
Right.
Okay, Matilda. I think I need to look into this more, maybe on the church's side. Then it sounds like, if you don't know where these purple mushrooms are coming from, or
If
would you
it's
know a
particular
location
interest to you, we can try and look into it for you.
would that be something I could pay for?
Of course.
I'm sure that's how it works here, right?
Payment would be great, or we can give you a job to do in our favor.
And just do it kind of pro bono, just job for job.
Yes, sir.
What did you have in mind?
why don't we deliver on our end first, and then when you come back for answers, we'll give you something to do.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Getting some debt.
What's the worst that can happen? I'm a
Yeah, who
god,
cares? Gods can still declare bankruptcy. I think it's fine.
Okay. How fast do you think y'all can work? Because we're on a bit of a timeline right now. We have about 3 days or so before we have something I have to attend. Or is there a way I can contact you when I'm not around town?
I'll get a few of my top men on it. Come back tomorrow around this time.
Would one of your top men be Don? Because I think if he's not, he should be.
Let's see if Don is top man. Don's up there, but not quite light on his feet like some of my other men. Don's a little easy to be seen. That's why we keep him by the front to keep people away.
Okay. Give Don my shoes, my magical shoes. Get him to the top. Okay. Tomorrow at what time did you say?
This time, like noonish.
This time? Okay. And then one more thing before I leave, if you don't mind. Knowing that we are the Thieves Guild and all, is there access to selling items that I might not be able to sell at a regular market, i.e. a black market, whatever you call it around here?
Oh yes, your cutlery that we sold last time. She'll toss you a bag of coins.
Oh, I already sold to them.
Huh?
You could have kept that and you would have known.
She was gonna give it to you if you didn't bring it up.
How much is it?
25 gold.
Oh, get it without that.
Well, you only gave her the cutlery out of like the 20,000 fucking like GP with the items I gave you.
Okay, well, can I offload like my haul to her? Can I pull out? I don't know if it's gonna blow her mind or not, but like pull the puzzle chest out of the bottomless bag, pull out Jerry's instructions from the bottomless bag to open the puzzle chest, and pull out the 3 stolen paintings, crypt silver, silver comb, silver curler, silver brush.
Paintings. Did I have these written down somewhere?
I stole those from. Where did I steal those from?
Had to have been that maze, right?
You just kind of black out every time you start stealing shit.
I always write such vague shit in here that
It's
I don't
either
remember.
It's either the maze or Landving, I would assume. Before
Are you
it
sure
went
it
up in
wasn't during like the
flames.
world meeting with the holograms that I just stole stuff from like the room or something?
I don't think so, because that place.
Or no, it was from the wizard tower. With Idiom, I stole paintings from his walls.
He stole from his walls.
He's
No,
a
he didn't have
company.
anything in there. He had like absolutely.
And it was the
nothing.
other wizard tower then. These have been in here for a minute.
Like this wizard tower?
Maybe.
It might have been this wizard tower.
I stole paintings from somewhere.
I'll try and find it if I can. But
If it was the wizard tower here in town, those items would be pretty hot. I'm sure it'd be hard to move.
It's been some
been some time, yeah.
Cool
Yeah, you
enough.
can pull out these items. So the 3 paintings, like in the combs and stuff, were from here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and the crypt silver. I don't know what that really means. That was just silver pieces. Or that
Crypt?
was like...
I'm assuming it's from the maze. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you can pull out what you need to. I don't think you need to.
Just,
Or
yeah,
the
whatever.
crypt silver.
we
I'm
can
assuming.
tally
I'm,
up for
I'm
that.
assuming the crypt silver is just coinage, and I just never give you a number.
Okay. Then I'll do like the like the brushes and all that kind of stuff in the paintings.
Okay. Yeah. She'll nod at this. The paintings might be a little harder to get rid of, but I'm sure we can find someone to take the beauty products off our hands. Anything else? These aren't too crazy value-wise. We could probably unload some
just-
more in one go.
No, that's all I had for now. She's fine with the bag and everything.
All right. You gonna mention that you escorted a princess here or no? Mention it, Dawn, kind of.
Yeah, that was like between me and Dawn, though.
Okay. See.
She did put 2 and 2 together with like my timeline of like 3 days and the wedding being 3 days.
Want to give me?
If not, I'm just gonna keep it to myself until I come back.
Wedding's closer than that too, because
Oh, is it?
we had 2.5 days. When we got here, we slept. So now the wedding is
1.5.
That I meant to say. whatever.
1.5. Yeah.
Meant to say 1.5.
Yeah.
I should probably put 2 and 2 together, but give me a insight check to see if you can read her expression. Charisma check, whatever.
That occurs now.
Charisma. Ooh, nat
There
20.
it is.
She's kind of disinterested. Seems like you've been hired for a job and you're doing that job, so she's not gonna pry into it too much unless you offer up a score for her to get in on.
You're not gonna fucking hate me.
Everyone mute your mic.
Well, actually, Matilda, one more thing. I thought you would have picked up on it being the Thieves Guild and all, but I'm actually escorting the new queen to her
Nope.
wedding. Yeah, isn't it? Is it
Nope.
princess?
Princess, she'll become a countess or a baroness.
Okay, whatever.
So princess of Landving, or not Landving, of Slover? Or is this Slover? I fucking can't remember.
This is this here, or what she's the princess of.
Princess of Iving?
I'll just say I was escorting the princess, and
Just the princess.
and Archmage Rodney here, and so we're going to be there on the wedding day, so there would be an inn for possibly a very high value score if you would be interested or have like the manpower to do something with some information I could give you, or cut me in on this.
Archmage Rodney, you say?
Archmage Rodney, I said. I'll just tap my fingers together.
Why don't we discuss more when you come back tomorrow?
Okay. I know the way out, I guess. No one's gonna show me out.
I'll just
She'll
go myself.
clap her hands and Dawn will open the door.
I will visibly cheer up again and glow. Dawn, always so on time. I'll start walking towards him.
Holds out his hand again.
Oh, good to see you too, Dawn. Here you go. I'll give him another platinum.
Puts it straight into his pocket again.
Don't spend it all at once. All right. I'll kind of like hold out a fist bump for him as I walk past. Oh, okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Dawn. Same time, same place.
Just kind of grunts some.
Oh, okay. Bye, Dawn.
As you leave, he heads inside the door and closes it.
I'll head back to the group, I guess.
Okay.
Good old Dawn, am I right?
You hear Don chuckle a little bit as you walk away.
Sir, see, he's got a good.
Yeah. You improved his mood. Remember, he came up and said he was in a bad mood. Now he's chuckling.
True. Good job, Cuck. You made his day.
Sir.
All right, you gonna head back home?
Sir.
Why don't we take our second break here, and
Right.
we'll push on for another hour.
All right.
Bye
We'll be
bye.
back.
This time. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Divine Journey. Picking back Up. Cuckrellio's leaving the Watchers Guild.
Oh, Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild.
My
but
bad.
Call themselves Watchers.
Probably looking at me the whole time, like, why do you keep calling us that?
That's why their symbol's an eye. They watch
I don't know, man.
from the shadows.
They peep.
The peepers.
Or they call them the peepers.
What is
who peeps the peepers?
up next, Cuckrellio? You gonna play a prank on Don? You gonna leave him alone? You gonna
I was already walking away. Did he
walking
go
away?
back inside? Yeah, he like went back inside. And
Yeah.
I heard him chuckle, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just heading back to the heading back to Tom.
Okay.
So you better hurry. The police are coming.
Is that yours?
The fucking fire department are right next to my
Oh,
apartment.
no.
Didn't learn that on the moving day.
Interesting. They didn't have that on the listing. That was.
Nope.
Safe from fires was not included.
Yeah, but say increases drive the property
Better be.
value up.
Downstairs neighbor sets their fire alarm off every day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Cuck, you were heading back to the tavern. Velius, where did you go? Where were you investigating?
So I was gonna be walking around, kind of looking around to see if there was anything that I was spotting on the streets that looked any kind of like weird to me, or if I saw any purple mushrooms. But I was definitely gonna make my way to the church, since the mother had mentioned that they would normally go to the church to get this kind of looked at, and so I was gonna go and talk and see if they had seen any uptick in like diseases like this lately, and ask them what they thought about it.
Okay. Yeah, you passed by the church before. You know your way there. If you want to go there, you can.
Sure, yeah. Boing, boing, boing. I won't clip through any buildings here.
Why don't you make me a perception check as you approach?
All right, I definitely will. Let's see. Still on normal. And let's go with a perception.
You will notice a stockade to the left of the church, in between, like, the little cliff and whatnot. A little stockade here. Some, like, rotten, moldier food on the ground, a little stone slab, and a dead body in the stockade. Like the little, like, bar where your arms and hands are, like...
Yeah. Where you're in the middle of town, and there's a dead body in it, like they're dead.
Yep.
Okay. Does it look like how does it look like this person died? How fresh is this corpse?
About a month old?
So it's like rotten.
Yeah.
I would say if it's just sitting out in the. How cold is it? What? I don't
It's
think
not
we
like
asked that
it's
well.
like the South, you know? No.
It's okay, yeah. So like we're still talking like
50s, maybe 40s.
50s, yeah. Okay.
30s at night, maybe.
I mean, still, if this body's been dead in this stockade for a month, I'm surprised it hasn't like fallen apart under its own weight. Yikes. Okay, is there any sort of sign? Because normally with a stockade, it'll be like either some crier that explains the crime, or
There's a sign hanging from the neck saying thief.
Huh.
I will kind of grimace at that, thinking of friends and family who I may care about, who could possibly end up in a similar situation. But I'll turn past and continue moving forward. I wonder who took the fall and died because of your thievery that night.
No,
Yeah, I
it's
wonder.
because of me.
Don't. Man, actually, you know what?
There's a whole thieves guild in this town. There's more than just me.
Yeah, but Josh just said, "Yeah, I wonder," in a very
I mean, yeah,
funny
that was very-
tone. So
that
It's almost like you guys were here like almost a month ago.
No, I know. I'm just trying to. I don't know. Who.
I'm trying to defend my innocence here.
I'm saying it's definitely Cuck. I'm wondering who got framed for that, because we skipped town before then. Unless did you frame anyone? Do you remember that?
No, but the way the voice in the sky said it makes it seem like I might have. Or I set somebody up.
I would say, did you leave something somewhere? I mean, regardless, someone who did not break into a wizard's tower and steal shit died as a result.
Some bread or something. Maybe it's harsh here.
I Anyway, I'll move on to the church right
When
now.
we get there.
I'll ask Wave about it later.
All right, you can enter into the church.
Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, Nelly, did you buy this?
No.
Okay, you're just okay. That's good.
You're just supporting their Patreon.
Support the Patreon.
It was on Reddit.
Wait, you know what? It's a free ad.
Exactly.
Who are all these people here?
Ignore them. I think they can't see if I don't have it there. Maybe they can, but yeah. Here you go. Here's your church.
Okay.
There's technically supposed to be like rooms over here, but we'll ignore that for now.
Okay. What does it look like inside? Are there a lot? Is it busy? Is it not very busy? Are there a lot of people? Is anyone sick? What's it looking like?
Moderate. Just a few people praying. You don't really hear any coughing or anything like that. Couple fathers and mothers and sisters walking around. You don't see a head cleric or anything like that, though.
Okay. I'll just walk up to any kind of like clerical person, cleric, if I do see someone, even if they don't appear to be a head cleric.
Nope. Just seems like there's just like non-magical people.
Oh, okay. I'll go up to the first one I see. I'll
Okay.
be like, excuse me. I'll try to be polite if they're like in the middle of something. But otherwise, I'll try to get their attention.
Do you have your holy symbol visible? I can't remember if you ever do.
I normally wear it like under my like stuff, but I people would definitely be able to see the chain, so they know I'm wearing a necklace, and I figure it's pretty common. But no, I don't wear it like exposed.
Yeah, you can walk up to the first priest you see. Let's see, it'll be dude.
Nice.
Names. You will walk up to Father John. Or not
Wow.
Brother John.
Okay.
He will
Brother John
look at your
Duke.
neck, look at your thing, perception. Pretty good. Yes, Father. Looking for your name.
Oh, I apologize. I'm not a father. At least not yet. But
Your necklace looks to be holy. You just a devout follower?
yes, you could say that. I actually had a question for you if you could spare a moment.
Mhm.
You see, we're me and my friends are in town visiting while the ceremony is going on, and I couldn't help but notice that, or at least over here, that there's apparently a sickness afflicting the town. And I wanted to. I heard that some people were coming here to be healed, and I wanted to see if there was any way I could perhaps either offer my services, or if there's any sort of way to, like, if you have any information on that. I'm just trying to figure out more and see what I can do to help.
The head cleric here, Father Leonard, has been able to manage for those who could come in and afford their services. You see, clerical spells cost quite a bit of money nowadays, and you just have to make sure the church is making the appropriate funds for what we're offering.
I see. Can I ask you what has happened recently that's made these clerical spells rise in cost?
Just the goings and comings of the people needing help here and there, donations from the church to those of lesser fortune. He's giving you bullshit. You can't tell.
Yeah, I would say. So there's no direct cause then? Nothing directly is affecting it? It seems that everything that you've mentioned here is nothing you've said to me seems to be making any sense. Where is Father Leonard?
He's resting. He took the night shift yesterday.
Gotcha. And if I were to want to speak with Father Leonard, how would I go about doing that?
He's a busy man. You'll most likely have to schedule an appointment. Are you looking to schedule in the next couple days, or do you have time?
I'm looking to schedule before the wedding if possible.
Okay. For accelerated seeing with Father Leonard, I'll probably have to charge you a little bit extra. But we could probably squeeze you in early for 75 gold.
So you charge me just to see the father, the cleric of this, the head cleric of this establishment, this church, a devout follower of the gods, charged to even look upon him, even speak with him. Is that what you're telling me? And I'll kind of like speak up a little bit more.
Usually as a
hoping to
month wait
cause a little
time.
scene.
There's not enough people that really care, I think.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's usually a month wait time for us to squeeze you in with 2 days to spare is quite a word. Looking for a word. Quite troublesome for us. We have to reschedule some other appointments that he may have.
I see. I will reach into my pocket, and while I'm reaching into my pocket, I'm going to say, you said Father Leonard had taken the night shift this previous night?
Yes.
Well, then I imagine he'll sleep most of the day and wake up sometime this evening, and I'll pull out a platinum and be like, I'd like to see him then.
I will see if he's willing to talk to you. Could I get a name and where you're staying?
I'm Velius, and I'm staying at the inn, but I'll return here this evening, fully expecting to see Father Leonard.
Okay.
I'll give him the 1 platinum.
I'll take the 1 platinum. Extremely underpaying him.
Saying all that, you're just like, oh, and here you go.
Yeah, I know 1 platinum is still technically 10 gold, but I'm just telling him, letting him know that 1, I'm not gonna pay that, and 2, I'm also gonna, he's like, oh, scheduling is gonna be a lot of trouble, and I'm like, I'm gonna make more trouble than you're scheduling, so get ready for that. I'm definitely a lot more trouble than whatever scheduling nonsense you've got going on. I'm gonna Karen my way through this, and I'm gonna bitch slap this fucker. I'm gonna slap this asshole in the face.
All right.
I'll return here this evening.
No lot said. And go back to serving the people.
All right. I just leave.
Okay.
With a bad taste in my mouth. I did not expect, because I just been told that people couldn't afford to pay for things, and I was already like, hey, okay, interesting. Not how I do things, but I understand that a church, maintenance fees. There's got to be some like to keep the building going and like, feed people like clerics on staff, but. 75 gold, like
gifts for their gods, stuff like that,
Well, I understand donations, but
Pence.
like, yeah, I would imagine. I don't know. I'm a fucking god, and I don't give a shit about any of that. So while they may have, no, I don't think I. You know what? I don't think I will at any point, especially with this. If people are dying because someone's trying to make money off this, then I will request no pittance. I will request no amount of money. But no, yeah, this puts a bad taste in my mouth. Waiting months to see the cleric, the holy man, when needed, is something that seems to be outrageous to me. So that may be because Velius doesn't know the mortal realm, but right now, regardless, he doesn't like it, and he's gonna head back, at least out into the streets for right now. That was a quick interaction, so I'll say I'll spend a little bit of the time until we reconvene at the inn. Kind of walking around, looking around, seeing if there's anything else that stands out as strange, or something that doesn't sit right with Velius. I'll kind of walk to this, like, I'll just walk around like the entirety of the town.
Yeah, I don't really see anything too suspicious.
Okay. I was gonna ask Tom something real quick, if you don't mind.
Well, before that, let's go to our favorite 2 ladies.
Hey.
Hi.
We've been around town right now.
Yeah, what are y'all up to? You guys may or may not have stumbled across the chocolatorium.
They've been swinging Potts around so much that Potts is like, please, my arms hurt, and they're like,
we're like, you're gonna goddamn dance, you're gonna like it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have any big aspirations. So I feel like we're just having a fun girly time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Back to Tom. And Cuck.
I'll just walk in. How's the bar top looking?
I'll try to find you. There you go. There you are. How's the bar looking? Bar top? Fairly busy. There's like 3 open spots. You'll have to sit next to someone.
Oh, son of a bitch. yeah, I'll just sit down at one of the spots. And does he notice me?
He's a little busy
Still washing
getting
that
some
glass.
stuff. Yeah, washing that same cup from before.
I'll just wait till he notices me.
Takes him a couple minutes to get some other drinks ready for some people. Drops them off and catches your eye. Ah, Cook, what can I get for you?
Tom, is your lunch as good as your breakfast? Or is it even lunchtime yet?
It is a little bit past lunch.
Okay, yeah, I'll just save the lunch as good as breakfast.
Well, I haven't found quite the right food for the garlic powder yet, but I'd say it's up there.
God. Well, what do you got?
He'll name off his foods as I pull up a random food generator.
Yeah, just make me what you like, Tom. Then I got a question for you after that, if you don't mind, while it's being made.
Sure. He will bring you some sausage and boar. And then a tankard of cider.
Okay, Tom.
2 silver is what he'll charge you.
How much?
2 silver.
Okay, I'll give him a gold.
Oh, nice guy.
Tom, so we're only here for a little bit, but I've been looking into something with one of my friends recently. Where do y'all get some of the ingredients for your foods and stuff? I want to kind of make some of my own. You know, maybe some of like your carrots, your potatoes around here, your mushrooms, like your lettuce. Like, is there any farms around here that you know of, like that I could maybe get some food at to make some food for my friends, or?
I get most of my vegetables and whatnot from the southwest. Little farms outside of the town. Wait, let me make sure. Vegetable farms. Yep, there's farms outside of the town. Southwest. Old buddy of mine runs the place. His name is.
You said vegetable farm, right?
Yeah, most of his vegetables from a farm outside of town to the southwest. Name is Rhodey. Gives you a pretty fair price. Tell him I sent you, and he treats you like a friend.
Has he has he been here for a while? Selling y'all food?
Good amount of time, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm getting good ingredients. You know, that's all.
Of course.
Okay. I'll just sit and enjoy my lunch then. Take note of that.
All right.
I will say one thing that I want to do that I didn't think to do earlier, but I think would possibly work is I don't know where Cook is. I know we decided to split up, so I'm going to try and cast a spell real quick, leaving the church.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to cast. Actually, yeah. Let me make sure I enter this correctly, because if not, then I need to make sure. 1 second. I'm sorry.
I'm pogging.
Shut up.
Okay, I did it. That's right. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. Oh wow, I'm sorry I'm boring you, but I'm going to cast Locate Object, and I'm going to.
Where's my cock at?
I'm going to where did my cock go? No, I'm actually going to see. I'm going to see. I'm going to use this little last bit that says, alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. I'm going to see if I can use that to try and find the nearest purple mushroom upon leaving the church. And it has a range of 1,000 feet, so...
Peckrelly, is all your stuff on your bag? Or do you have a separate,
Sorry. Fire department is here.
Oh.
At your apartment?
Well, no, like outside of my
Oh,
apartment.
okay. At your undisclosed living
Undisclosed
situation.
building, yeah. What was the question?
is all your stuff on your bag here, or do you have a separate tab?
No, everything's in there. The only things that are in a separate tab is the puzzle chest, like contents of like the separate silver and gold and stuff like that.
Okay.
But everything else is.
Oh wait, hold on. This
Here's
is
a
in
question.
Your bag, so it wouldn't pop
If
up
it's in
anyways.
his magic bag,
Yeah.
would
What
I
are
be
you
able to
looking-
tell?
What are you
Nope.
looking for?
Purple
Oh,
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Oh, I have not 10 of those. I think I have 6 of those left. Because I made.
But if they're in your magic bag, I
They're in
don't
your
think the
magic
spell
bag,
would
so
be
it
able to
won't-
find
yeah,
them.
it won't be able to find
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find the nearest one, and I'm worried that you'll throw off
Oh,
my
I got
radar.
That's what I was
Alright,
hoping would
I didn't
happen.
hear anything.
1,000 feet.
Yeah, 1,000 feet. I don't know.
Goddamn.
How, yeah.
That's fine.
And
Broken
it's
spell.
moving.
Oh,
I
fuck.
can tell the direction of the movement, and it lasts for 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating, so I can like move towards it.
I lost my dice. Yo.
This is a handy little level 2 spell.
You can find one past you, probably about 2 minutes ago, and is heading north. It is not too
Okay.
far away.
I will as keep this spell up, keep concentrating on it, and move as quickly but as discreetly as I can towards this mushroom.
It costs
wanna
you an
move me?
action, so I think you could only move. Like, talking combat-wise, you'd be moving probably half the speed if this guy is, like, full moving. That makes sense.
If we're doing combat rules, wouldn't he have regular movement? Like, an action doesn't stop my movement if we're doing combat rules. I'd still have 30 feet, and if he's a human, he would also, or if he's humanoid, he would also have 30 feet, so we'd be moving at the exact same speed.
Right, so your movement would be the bonus action, and then his movement would be action. Bonus
How is
action.
my movement the bonus action? Unless he's dashing and uses his action to dash and double his movement speed. My movement speed, combat rule wise, movement speed is not your action. You get an action and movement.
Get his
True.
ass.
I'm putting the facts down. It's not it wouldn't be
So
a
yeah,
bonus
then
action.
he would be using his action as additional movement.
So he's
essentially.
running. I can tell how, yeah, because I get it's, I
What,
can
60
feel that
feet in
he's,
10 seconds? That's not
So many
necessarily that fast.
okay, I'm just saying, it's faster than an average walking pace. It's 60 feet in 6 seconds.
Oh, 6 seconds?
A round of combat is 6 seconds.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'll say you can keep
But-
pace.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's say. I just wanted to be clear. I was like, this is some bullshit, and I'm not gonna stand for it.
I gotta nerf you as much as I can. I gotta let my guy get
No,
away.
that's- Yeah, sure. Listen, if you want him to get away, you just have him go behind a door that has a thin sheet of lead in it, and then it'll just blip off the map. That's
Don't
all you gotta
worry.
do.
I'm working on it.
Is
I can
is
tell.
there a
It's
store
very
that-
apparent.
What's that?
But no,
Is there a store that sells lead here? Can we just buy out like all of it so no one else can use it?
just all the lead
Maybe.
in the entire material plane.
We got the money for it.
We ascend to gods at the end of the campaign. And we're like, our first decree, and we snap our fingers. There is
No
no
lead.
more lead.
Show me what you got.
Bet you can probably stay within probably like 100 feet of this person.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to sense if I can figure out. So I'll know the direction and the location and the movement speed.
Mhm.
And I'll continue. Like, are they leaving town? Like, where are they
It
going?
seems like they're headed towards like the direction you guys came in.
Okay, I'll
So-
just continue going until the spell like ends. And if they're still moving outside of town, like if they're still going, then I'll assume that they're long gone and out of town. But 10 minutes of walking at 30 feet per 6 seconds. So
Yeah, you probably walk
I'm-
for like a minute following this person, and then right before the exit of town, it seems like they turn off. They don't go out of town. They head into the
Okay.
buildings to the right,
okay, gotcha.
and then you lose signal. And then you
Okay.
pick it back up, like a good distance across town, past the church.
Oh, back over here on this left side?
Yep. So you were probably right about here when you lose the signal, and let me make sure it's 1,000 feet. Yeah, you'll pick it up like 200 feet southwest.
Okay, and it's that same one, or am I just picking up a different one?
Different one.
Okay.
So
Then I'm
something
gonna-
is blocking the signal.
Okay, I'm just gonna investigate what's over here then. What
Um,
what appear to be over here? How do the buildings look? Are there any like shady people standing over here?
Nope. Just looks like normal buildings. A couple people walking around. Looks like just normal homes for some people. A couple kids walking around. Nothing too crazy.
All right, and it's only been like a minute.
Since you lost the signal.
Okay, yeah. Then I was just saying, like, I've got 10 minutes of this, so I'm gonna if sitting here and a cursory glance doesn't show any kind of like shady door or any kind of like weird thing, I'll just make note of the location, and then I'll start moving towards the other one.
Okay. Yeah, you can take good notation. You don't see any sketchy doors or anything immediately, but you take note of where you lost the signature at, and you can start pursuing the other one.
All right. And you can move me along as I need to be while I'm tracking it.
Yeah,
But I'll just be taking as the crow flies. I'm trying to close the distance on this person, so or whoever.
This
Wherever
one is not moving. This one is still. Pan. Oh no.
Ah! Well, look at that.
You go down this way. Bank up here, and you'll see a little cellar at the bottom of this one.
Okay.
A little wooden door, and you can open it up.
I can tell that it's like past this cellar door, down in. Okay. I'd like to look around real quick first. What's this area look like compared to the last one?
This is the pores. A lot of the pores live here.
Okay. So is it like pores aside? Is it definitely like sketchier? Does it seem like more dangerous over here? Like.
Yeah.
Or is it just
rough and
like
tumble?
Okay, gotcha. All right. Is there anyone like? I mean, it's broad daylight. Like, is there the building that this cellar is attached to? Are there people coming and going? Is there?
Yeah, there's a guy right next to you begging for coin.
Right next to me and the cellar door.
Mm-hmm. Like we're right on the other side of the road.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'm going to walk over to him, and I'm going to pull out a gold coin, and I'm going to hand it to him. Is he like kneeling or sitting or something like that?
Yeah, sitting on the wall.
Okay. I'm going to kneel down, and I'm going to give him a gold coin. And be like, do you think you could tell me something?
Whatever I can. Yeah.
What do you know about this cellar behind me?
Not much. I think Sid owns it.
Who's Sid?
And
I'll pull out another gold coin. But hold it in my hand. I have not yet given it to him.
Guess he's our homeopathic medical doctor in these parts.
Gotcha. Interesting. And how long has Sid been the doctor around these parts?
Ooh. I don't know.
Are you sure about that? And I'll pull out one more piece of gold.
Probably around 5 years when he moved into town.
Can I tell if he's lying about that just to get this gold?
It's pretty honest.
Okay.
Like his best guess.
All right. I'll give him before I give him that third piece of gold, I will reach into my pocket and grab 2 more, give him all 3, so that's 5 total. And I'll be like, I appreciate the information. Thank you.
Not a second.
And if I come by, could you keep an eye out for anything weird, anything worth telling me? I'll make it worth your while.
Sure.
I appreciate it. And I'll stand up, make note of the location, and then I'll go ahead and we can break concentration if we're not already running up to the end of the spell, and I'll head back to the inn. I've got some stuff that I feel Cucrelia would be better suited for, or at least something we could work together on. Yeah, I'm getting to the bottom of this shit. We got a wedding to go to, and I like to either figure it out. I'd like to either j'accuse someone at the wedding or shortly thereafter.
All right. Yeah, you can head back to the tavern or wherever you and Cucrelio agreed to meet up at.
I will head back to the tavern.
There's Cucrelio eating some boar and some sausage.
Nice. I'll sit down next to him and order what he is having.
Tom will get it for you. 2 silver.
Yep, I'll mark that off.
Thanks. Didn't tip him.
Actually, that's why I tipped him last time, because I only have 1 silver. So I'll give him a gold, and I'll ask for let's see,
5 silver back.
No, I'll ask for 7 silver back.
There you go. He'll gladly oblige.
So now I can have more to evenly tip him every time because I can't just be tipping a bunch of gold every single time.
I can give you silver.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. How, Corelio, how did your end go?
Well, I have.
And if there's anything that like we need to talk about in private, obviously we can talk about it up in the room instead of here at the bar where we're both sitting next to random people.
I trust Tom.
Well, not anything against Tom, but
Is anyone like someone's right next to me, isn't there? Josh.
Oh, CV6 round. Yeah, still one person to your right, and your left. No, just your right.
Yeah.
Just your right. Your left chair's open.
That's where I'm sitting eating. Yeah.
We can go to the room if you.
But say let's enjoy this delicious meal. Might I say? And I'll look over at Tom. And then I was like, we can discuss it in the room whenever we're done eating.
I can tell you part of it.
Sure. Yeah.
I would say. I wanted to surprise y'all with a nice dinner tonight. Tom over here, the great chef, was telling me where they get some of their ingredients from, and he told me they have carrots, they got mushrooms, potatoes, all of that over there. So I feel like that'd be a good area for me to check out for dinner tonight.
Yeah, definitely something we could look at. Good to know. I appreciate the information, Tom. Cacrelio here is an avid cook.
Yeah, he. Oh, by the way, Tom, this is Bellius. I don't know if you met formally yet, but I did cook him a great stew the other day.
I would say I paid for our room. I think he's met me.
I don't know if you got his name or whatever.
Fair.
Yeah, he'll nod his head. Introduce himself if you already haven't.
You, Tom.
Also, I was letting you guys vibe. You guys were going so strong, and then you had to loop me back into this.
Well, Velius is going to open his mouth really wide like Patrick in that episode with SpongeBob's grandma, and I'm going to vacuum up all the food, and then I'm going to be like, well, long day of walking. I think it might be time to go back to the room real quick.
Tom's like, it's 2 p.m.
Long day of walking.
Let me know when you guys want to use the kitchen. Probably have to use it pretty late. Can't have you guys taking up all the kitchen space during busy hours.
That's totally fair.
Oh, that's very generous of you to allow us to. I didn't know we were allowed to use your kitchen.
Yeah, y'all been tipping me really good. I don't mind.
Well, I don't know what he expected, but...
No, yeah, I don't know what he expected either, but I just like the idea of us starting a fire and cooking over it in the room.
Yeah, let's head to the room. The other thing that I had, Bellius, so I've told you about what are they, not the peepers, the wanderers, or the watchers?
Not the peepers.
Peepers.
Who peeps
everything.
The peepers?
You mean it's not me not getting some peepers?
You mean those blokes over there are peeping on us right now? It could be peeping anywhere. Oh, go on.
But I've mentioned the watchers to you before, haven't I?
Are you talking to me? Are we in the room right now?
Yes.
I'm staring at you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I didn't know if we had transitioned the room.
My hands are just nervous.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't move you guys to the room. Sorry.
No. I wasn't aware if we were there or not. So yeah, if we're in the room, I actually, out of character, I can't remember if you told us before. I know you said you had some contacts in town.
Yeah, you told me about Don and stuff.
That was me like asking in character, so I don't know if like.
Oh yeah, no, he told you because that's why you guys like left town real fucking quick.
You told us that you stole stuff. I don't know if I couldn't remember if you had said that you got a job from some people in town.
Yeah,
That's why.
I thought I had, but if not, this is me just telling you, I guess.
Okay.
I guess we can just go with I have told you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I told you about the Watchers before, I believe, and they were paying me out for an old gig I had with them, and I was giving them some new stuff, and I asked them about the the purple mushrooms, and they were going to look into it a little bit for me. So by tomorrow around like late afternoon or so, I should know more information about what they get. I don't know what they're charging us yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be hefty price.
Super interesting. No, definitely. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that we'll be getting some more information from them. I'm sure they'll be able to give us a lot more information on that.
So really, I don't know much yet. Is what I'm getting at.
Well,
I won't
that's
get too far.
yeah, that's fine. We still at least got we at least got some potential leads coming in. I had some places that
Where
I
did
think
you go, Velius?
so I walked around on the street seeing if there was anything suspicious that I could see. I know there's a lot of traffic coming in through the wedding, so it was a little bit more difficult for that. But the mother of that child mentioned that they had attempted to go to the church to be healed, but the price was too high, which felt strange to me.
The Watchers have mentioned that too. They said it's 1,000 gold to get healed from this disease.
Velius is gonna look like slack jawed and be like 1,000 gold.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot, but it's more than
It's
humans can afford.
I would say it's not a whole lot to you and me because we broke in the economy, but that's a lot of money. Let me tell you.
Yes, I asked about the cleric a little bit, but they didn't have much information. But they said that they've been charging this for quite a while.
It seems this cleric is quite the elusive one. I tried to meet with him today, Father Leonard, and it seems that he was unavailable. Although I planned on going back this evening and trying to speak with him. But
Like
before
breaking in there, or?
Well, no, I planned on trying to speak with him, but knowing that even the Watchers had taken note of how expensive the things had gotten there, it's something that perhaps we could together tag team. One of us, I can go and attempt to meet with Father Leonard as planned, and perhaps you could stick to the shadows and sneak around, see what you can find. Perhaps Father Leonard has an office or some sort of place that he stays where he keeps important documents or some sort of notes on what he's doing, why the prices are. A church has to have a ledger. Where is all this money going to? Is certain payments, things like that, keeping track of the money that comes in. And I figured that you could assist me in locating that.
Of course, we'll just have to keep Father Leonard out of his chambers. You'll have to keep him there for a while.
Okay, yeah.
If he's going to be awake during this time,
Yeah. Another thing is I attempted to locate some of these purple mushrooms using magical means, and I found multiples. It seems there were 2 at least, but they
were any mine?
No, at least not to my knowledge.
Another confession: I still have 5 of those purple mushrooms. They won't be used on kids.
That's fine. Again, not the evil that I'm trying to tackle right now, and this is well below the threshold of acceptable evil. Again, it's just part of who you are, and I've accepted that. But no, there were 2 locations that I found. One sort of in the poorer district of town, and one in the northern side. Okay,
It's a tough area of town over there. I've scouted it out before.
One led me to a dead end that I couldn't locate exactly where they went. It was in the northern part of town, but I know where I lost the track, and I feel like maybe you could assist me in that on that end. Maybe you see something that I wouldn't, something that could tip you off as a place where someone could be hiding or potentially hiding some of these. And then the other was a cellar in the poorer district that seems to be housing someone named Sid, which I may ask you to speak with the Watchers about. He seems to be the town homeopathic doctor, and he's been doing work here in town for about 5 years. So from what I could tell, or at least I didn't necessarily ask too many questions. I didn't want to linger too long and draw too much suspicion to myself, but it seems that he has, for whatever reason, he also is in possession of at least 1 purple mushroom. So that may be worth looking into as well. But we definitely have some leads to go on. And I'm not sure which one you would like to investigate first. If you'd like, we still got some daylight. I told the father at the church that I would be returning in the evening, when I assumed that Father Leonard would be waking from his rest. And so we have a little bit of time before that. If it's like just after lunch, if you want to go investigate those places with me, we can go for sure. And perhaps we can talk to Zarian and Valmeen, kind of bring them up to speed and see if they want to do anything. I haven't seen them in hours. They vanished. They could have been kidnapped, and we would not. We have no idea. Although,
I hope
to be
not.
honest with you, the way this split up with melee caster, I feel like the odds are with us. I feel like we'd be able to, in these two tag teams, get out of most any situation, hopefully. And they also have pots. I imagine they're not.
melee caster healer now, Jack.
Oh, that's true. They've got pots. Yeah, pots. Pots would help. He would do his best. But no, yeah, we should definitely try to locate them as well. I'm sure they're getting hungry unless they're eating out somewhere. It's a little after lunch.
We're at the restaurant, like
with pots. Y'all are just having like a
lunching with girls.
But yeah, no. If that sounds good to you, I feel like I could use your expertise in these matters. I don't want to necessarily move forward without at least consulting you. I feel like we can, now that we've split up and gotten the ball rolling.
We just need to get the leads kind of, and now we can actually work together and track them down a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. I say we go to the clothing store and buy a nice long dusters and some fedoras, and we'll walk around PI style, LA Noir. Start busting down doors.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
All right, excellent. Let's definitely try and find Valmeen and Zorion first, though.
Why don't we call the session there for today?
All
Excellent.
right.
Y'all trying to meet up before,
Yes.
like beginning next session?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we shall do that. Any shoutouts?
I'm good.
For 24 at twitch.com. Or the 25.
23.
I forgot which one mine is.
Yours is 23.
Gotcha. Well, for
There's
23,
one more than mine.
I didn't even hear what you said. You say fridge.com?
Twitch.com.
Twitch.com?
I had a Hershey hug in my mouth. Thank you very much.
Twitch.com.
Not a kiss, or she hug.
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.org.
You fucking nerd.
Twitch./GG/RD20.
Alright, I won't be here next session.
Oh.
Cook spontaneously combusts.
I'm feeling sick.
Something's coming on.
Alright. Let's shoot for 2 weeks if that's cool with everyone. So
Sounds
May
good.
4th be with you.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
All right, bring out your lightsabers. We'll have a Star Wars themed episode.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sounds good.
It sounds like a plan.
All right, thanks for playing, y'all.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And if you guys want to play some Valorant, we can play some Valorant because I'm playing Valorant probably every day till like 2 a.m. So
Yeah, miss me with that. But good luck. I've heard y'all been climbing in the ranks. Is that correct?
I am gold now
Nice.
after being hard stuck silver for so long.
Man, if that isn't a riot game, let's talk about. All right.
I was silver and I am bronze now.
Wait, you dropped? Oh
I
no!
was silver and I am bronze.
When did you drop?
I'm one of the Smurfs I did.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's admit to that on the live stream. Riot will love that. But yeah, thanks everybody. It was always, it was a wonderful time.
Thank you. I will see you guys in 2 weeks, unless you play Valorant with me. And then I'll see you guys sooner. Good. We'll get fucked twice.
Stellar. Yeah, that's a mean swarm grenade.
Right?
That's fucked up.
Alright. I didn't see him. He was right side window.
Welcome to my world.
He's not gonna. Oh my god, he did peek me. Wow.
Get fucked, kid.
Spike down A.
Oh, where's Spike?
They got it already.
Wait.
Are they window?
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
I should have known he was gonna be there. Oh my gosh. Now you have ult too.